Ladies and gentlemen, do you want it? Do you need it? Oh yeah! It's Monday, bitches! Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here, telling you about Buckeyes and Social Circle. Don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant right there in Social Circle. On Friday night alone, they have catfish platter. How can you go wrong, dude? They got smoked wings, barbecue, Angus burgers. Oh my God, the burger with the egg on it to die for. Whatever you do, don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant in Social Circle. Go find them on Facebook. You can find them at Buckeyes Restaurant of Social Circle.
Buckeyes Restaurant.
Let's talk about vaping. C-Town Vapes is the home of the vape store. That's right. If you hadn't met up with our good friends at C-Town Vapes, I don't know what you're doing, man. Like, we've known these people for years. They have the passion to help get people off of smoking, and that is their mission. So make sure you check out C-Town Vapes, located right there on 278. They have CBD, mods, pods, and disposables with over 150 e-juices and counting with flavor profiles that will surely fit your needs. C-Town Vape wants to be more than just a business. They want to be your friends to help you get off of smoking. C-Town Vape. Have you ever heard of Donut King? Let me tell you, I thought I knew what donuts were. All these other donuts I've been eating all these years are just bogus. These are the real deal, like gourmet. Who would have known they made donuts this damn good? And let me tell you something, man. They do some pig in the blankets. They do breakfast. They do all sorts of stuff. Do you even know this? They serve pizza. That's right. Donut King, the best donuts around, serves pizza in the afternoons during the weekdays. There's no other place around on 278 where you can go in and sit down and eat a pizza. That's right. Donut King. Try out Donut King, the best donuts around. That's what you call the king. How about now? Today's show sponsored by White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. That's right. White Brothers is the place to be. They take care of all the big mechanic shops around town, from the dealerships all the way down to used car lots. So if you're looking for car parts, that's the place to be.
White Brothers
Auto Parts Warehouse.
Auto Parts Warehouse.
This is a warning. Don't take anything
I can't hear the commercial.
Too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally, I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem.
I know you will have to be quiet when we show baby.
How about that?
Now I'm here.
Yeah, I got you figured. I figured out. Here's the new phone. Hey, everybody. What is happening? Please share, please share, please share. Please share. Man, y'all can tell.
Please share our show.
I'm crunk, like I got some sleep, but I didn't get shit last night. I stayed up and heard all that damn bullshit rain. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know how much rain y'all got. I didn't get no damn rain hardly. I got like 1 inch of rain in my pool. That is sad. That is so sad because typically when I have a good rainstorm, like my pool's ready to damn overflow. So I had to go out there this morning. Me and Rich Archer treats, it's like the weatherman. Did you have any big storms last night? Well, we had lots of lightning, lots of thunder. Had to go upstairs and turn Zayla's TV up just a little louder so she couldn't hear nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so funny. I opened the door and she looks at me and goes, I can't sleep because of all this lightning. I was like, well, that's funny. You just busted me walking in here. I mean, like, I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, man, I went out this morning and looked, and I had 1 inch of damn rain in my pool. And I needed it like overflowing this morning because there's so much pollen on the bottom of the pool that I needed to do vac to waste, which means you run your hose over the pollen on the floor and right out in the yard instead of through the filtration system. Good morning. What's happening, everybody? Yes, I am crunk this morning. We's in trouble. Hey, look, we got Tracy from, I heard that. We got Tracy from Buckeyes in the house this morning. Y'all need to get up there and get some biscuits. Y'all got to support your locals, man. These folks need us as much as we need them. Good morning, Troy, Kelly, Poke Chops in the house, Billy Strain's in the house, Misty, Richard Bradshaw's in the house, Car, and Diana Conde, Tracy, of course, Jeff Mathias again, Talina, good morning, Canadian Bacon, Mike Wright, man, that video, Mike, was funny as hell. Randy Kemp's in the house, Karina, Candy says good morning, what's happening? Karina says good morning, Holly Fletcher's literally in the house.
In the house. Almost anyway.
It poured rain here the whole day. Candy says, so that means yesterday? Because I didn't get hardly nothing, dude. Like, I need the rain right now. That's free water for the pool. Jennifer, good morning. She said, what's up, everybody? Corin says, I thought Buckeyes was closed except for weekend nights. I don't know all the details. I was just trying to plug my sponsors. I need to research that. I think they were saying that they were only going to be open those 2 nights instead of any other nights, but I will find out. Maybe Tracy can call in and tell us what's going on the home front. Mike Wright says, barely any rain here in Snellville. It's BS. The damn bars are still effing closed. Test man's in the house. Oh, yeah. Francis in the house. What's going on, Francis? I got Jennifer. Hey, what's happening? There you go. I try to make sure I give everybody their mornings. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Richard Bradshaw said he lost power about 12:45 and it came back on at 6:30.
Let me just tell you something. There ain't nothing worse. I'm going to tell you the thing. There's 2 things in this world that just irritates me first thing in the morning.
Good morning, Amy Burke.
If there ain't no TP in the bathroom after you've already needed the TP, that's a big no-no. But then the damn coffee maker. Oh, my God, it sucked, man. The coffee wasn't warm. I mean, because the clock, it was blinking. And I'm just like, oh, no, I got to wait 15 minutes for some good coffee.
Oh, no.
Now, my coffee maker doesn't take no 15 minutes. It takes, a few minutes. It just, to me, I want it to be completely finished and let it simmer a second to make sure it's good instead of just getting whatever's straight off the bottom, that sort of thing. It just kind of irked me. Like, I woke up going, oh, my God. So I'm going to put I'm such a wise ass. I'm going to put a battery backup so that if the power blinks, my damn clock don't get all screwy.
Right.
Everybody share. Please share. And then, look, I'm putting up the phone number. It's the right one, I believe. You remember that was a problem last week.
Yeah.
Call in. Tell us, how'd your Easter go? A lot of people, their Easter was a little goofball.
Mike Wright must be wanting to piss his listeners off. His followers. He says, thanks. I could use your help on my next videos.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me know. I done pissed off a girl this morning. So there was a cop on Alex's show last night who started getting all fucking smart mouth with me. And I had to remind her, like, you do know you work for the county, right? You probably want to watch what you say. And she called me boo. So I made sure I did a post a little while ago.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what that was about.
Oh, yeah. I made her a post just for her, Miss Tiffany. It says, if you're calling me your boo, that explains why you don't know who your baby daddy is. Boom! I ain't gonna drop the microphone because this bitch costs more than your apartment does every month. Just saying. She a county employee. You work for the county, bitch. You better shut your mouth. I mean, what kind of disrespect is up in that sheriff's department if the sheriff hasn't clearly said, whatever you do, don't go on social media and talk shit to people. Whatever you do, don't go to the very same show that the sheriff was on last week trying to go, please, can I get your votes? And get disrespectful because you represent the county, you stupid cunt. There you go. I hope I offended you. Miss Tiffany. And your baby daddy. There you go.
You're so bad.
I always say don't ever piss off the asshole with the microphone. And guess what? I'm the asshole with the microphone, you stupid cunt. There you go.
Good morning, Felton.
It just aggravated the shit out of me. You're supposed to, you dumb cunt. You work for the county and you're supposed to be a police officer. You're supposed to protect and serve, not get up on social media and start telling people they better watch what they say. Yeah. That's why everybody's moving the hell up out of Rockdale, because y'all some nasty fuckers up there. And you want to try to tell me I'm misinformed. I bet you're misinformed, bitch. I bet she figured out who I was because she didn't type no more. I be crunk. What's going on,
That's
everybody?
what's got you so crunk.
Oh, yeah.
You've been crunk since last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and you know what's so funny? I done took pictures of everything she said, sent it to all sorts of employees with the county. A couple of the commissioners, done sent it to a couple of the people with the sheriff's department, done sent it to a couple people in the courthouse system, sent it to the other sheriff candidates to say, make sure y'all clean the sheriff's department up when y'all win. Yeah. How y'all
Good
doing?
morning, Tommy Morrison.
So what's going on, everybody?
Andy Bray in
What's
the house.
going on?
What's going on?
So anybody want to talk about what the hell y'all had go on yesterday? I mean, anybody? Call in. Call in.
We
Call
had a
in.
big party over here.
Over where? Your house?
Yeah,
I just shared that damn video.
we had Spider-Man and Hulk and Superman.
Oh, I thought you were
and-
talking about that damn party down there at the government housing. I shared that video.
Oh.
Damn, I didn't know what you were talking about. And then one of my friends says, that looks like an old video. And I went, I typed, you should see it at 7 minutes in when the cops get there and start saying disband. And then at 11 minutes in, the guy with the camera looks at the girl and she says, this is why the virus is still here, because won't none of us stay home. Well, fucking duh. I mean, everybody should go watch the video. I mean, if you actually watch it and listen, you'll see the time frame in which everything happens. People are dumb, man. Like,
Yeah.
you can't social distance when 300 of you are standing in a circle and just packed in. No wonder the virus is, no matter how bad it is or how bad it isn't, that didn't help. That didn't
Right.
help. So no
and
matter.
Corin said
you
this
know.
morning is brought to you by Spark. He is crunk.
No, I hadn't even had
her
none
a-
yet. I hadn't had
Well,
none yet.
You didn't have to say that. Just give her a bell ring.
Did you just get all sexy and tell me I need to ring her bell? Her husband and my
Yeah.
wife may not be happy about that.
Ring her bell, baby.
hmm She's too short, anyways.
She gonna get you for that.
She'd need a step stool.
Good morning, David Manders.
Yeah, Manders was going to come in, but I never got back to him. So maybe he'll come in tomorrow. Sabrina says, I bet those are the people eat Tide Pods. Well, or smoke weed. And well, I shouldn't blame it on weed. Maybe meth.
There you go.
You can't blame that much stupidity on weed because
No.
you had to be more than stoned to be that stupid. Oh, man, I spilled my drink. You'd swear there was some Captain Morgan in that damn thing.
Well, Karina, you have a great day if you don't get back. I guess she's got to go run some errands.
She's going to pretend to go to work.
Oh,
That's a joke because they're like 12 hours ahead of us.
Right.
Tim says, sorry that I missed the parade Saturday. I told Corey Mack he had to go pick up a vintage car. You know, it was just a good little turnout, you know, because here's the catch, you
yeah,
know.
it was.
It's been super
Jimmy
confusing.
James Towing.
It's been
is
super-
in the house.
Super confusion on some people that are part of my wife's page, and my wife has an event planned for Wednesday. And so a lot of them people were going, oh my God, so Wednesday's been canceled? It's like, no, this had nothing to do with my wife. Saturday was for all the cats that couldn't come during the week. So everything's still happening that my wife's got planned. Like Zaylee's going to have on her mask and her gloves, and she's going to be handing out cupcakes to everybody that drives by. It's going to be really cool.
Oh, that's going to be sweet.
Yep, you're not invited, by the way.
Good morning, Tammy. Well, I'm coming anyway.
No, you done had hot dogs and peanut butter whiskey. You don't get cupcakes too.
Watch and see. I know a guy.
You know a guy.
I know a guy.
I was waiting for you to go, bitch. I got a gate opener.
That was my next line.
Yeah. So good morning, Jimmy James Towins in the house. Tammy Underwood. Good morning. Shane Kenner's in the house. Good morning. Richard says it was about time he got to meet Holly.
That's right.
Man, it was a
We
good.
got
It was a
to
good
meet
turnout.
at the staging of the parade.
Mm-hmm. It was a really good turnout. And I was
Yeah, it
telling
was.
Karin, I was like, we had an after party that just kind of happened. Like Jeff Matthias. So I had a wheelbarrow set out there. Now I got to give Jeff and Bree some major
I got
props.
to see Corin, but I didn't get to talk to her much.
So Jeff Matthias, I had the wheelbarrow at the street so people could pull up and set presents in or drop candy in. All of a sudden, Jeff's wife holds up this brown bag and starts to go out the window and goes, "This is not for the kid." And I'm looking at it going, that looks like a fifth of liquor. That is definitely not for the kid. And then I saw the little pail that you would think's gumdrops or jawbreakers or whatever, and it was Fireball for Crystal. So I got a gift, Crystal got a gift, and Zayla got a gift. Well, and then my gift got drank. Because as soon as everybody pulls back up in the driveway, we kept social distancing, but we kept socially pouring that peanut butter whiskey too.
Yeah, we did.
Until it ran out, and then the Jack Daniel's honey started. We had a good time though. I think we needed it. I think we just needed to sit back and chill, and I think that was really cool.
Yes.
And we all chilled 6 foot apart, but damn, we still had a good time.
Yeah, we did.
So what's going on? Anybody? Call in. I'll put the number back up.
Call in, tell us your Easter WTF.
Yeah, man, I'm sure somebody had a
What kind of
WTF.
Easter parties y'all had?
Candy says, I made a good Easter dinner yesterday. I smoked a ham on the, I don't know what the hell that says. But anyway, she smoked it on something. Deviled eggs, Brussels sprouts, beans, carrots, rolls. It was yummy. And I'm assuming that's a grill of some sort. Just assuming.
I don't see her comment.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Good morning. Dana says, good morning. Just getting ready to teach online. Candy says, we drank beer and done shots of Fireball yesterday. We almost did, but Crystal, now that she went back to work, man, it's been cray-cray. Like, she literally, people were calling out yesterday, of course. I mean, it was Easter. I guess it's to be expected. You know what I mean? Everybody wants hours, but nobody wants to have to damn work for the hours. Tammy says, my WTF was I didn't get invited to the after party. Well, damn. Let me just say this. It wasn't a planned after party. So the gate was open. Corey just pulls up to the tip of the driveway and gets out. And then Holly starts to pull up. And I'm like, hey, move your car in. And then Holly pulls up, and then Jeff pulls up, and then Dondra pulls up, and then the bottles got pulled out. And, when in doubt, whip it out. It was time to drink.
We didn't get invited either. We just kind of invited ourselves.
That's right. But Tammy does have a good invite for this cookout that we'll be doing. I started researching on how to cook that thing yesterday. Becky, I wish I could have come over. Looked like a lot of fun. We didn't do anything for Easter. We just don't do a lot for holidays now. The kids are older. Hubby works midnights. Candy says that was a smoker. They used pellets instead of charcoal or wood chips. And yeah, I went and picked up a grill that a friend of mine, Little Richard, started making. It's a smoker out of a 75-gallon air compressor tank. And Philip bought it. So now we're just trying to figure out how we're going to modify it or not modify it to do what it is. We're, Philip's a go big, go home kind of guy. He wants to be.
Right.
So we just got to make decisions of how we're going to do it. That's one reason I was asking about a plasma cutter. If anybody has a plasma cutter, I could borrow for a day or two. But of course, ain't nobody going to loan out a plasma cutter.
You might find somebody to loan you one. You a celebrity.
Oh, I thought you was going to say I was a slut. Well,
you probably are that too.
What I was in a past life is irrelevant.
Tell Jimmy James about his ongoing commercial I have with me.
Oh my Jesus. All you got to do is say his name. Well, in a little while, wait till he gets up.
Oh, he's up.
As soon as he gets crunk, he'll be saying it.
Jimmy James, you can just tell him right out of the blue, who you gonna call? His automatic response is Jimmy James.
Yeah, Ghostbusters may sue us. Ghostbusters, yeah, they may be pissed. They may sue us now.
Yeah.
For copyright infringement or something.
Yeah. And
Candy
he was
says,
so-
"What is that?" And I don't know what is that is.
Oh, I guess she's talking about because she says it's a smoker.
It's not a bong.
You use pellets instead of charcoal or wood chips.
No, but underneath that, she typed, "What is that?"
Oh, I don't know
Tess
what
says
she
we
means
didn't
by
do
that
anything for
either.
Easter. We just gave Avea her basket Saturday. Well, and it just sucks because yesterday was kind of weird. Like it would sprinkle, then it would stop, but it had that overtone, that fog wet feel, like it was going to rain any minute. So, like one of the times, Papa Al came by and we went outside, me and him, and let Zaylee play for a minute. Me and him whipped out the measuring tape and started planning on putting I guess you'd call it a porch, but put a roof over the door on my container. So by the time we started measuring everything out, Zaylee done went from sneaking around trying to get on. She wants to try to ride her bicycle with no shoes, and I'm like, no, you can't. So when I demanded go in the house, put some shoes on already, she walks up on the back deck, and instead of going in the back door, she just goes across the deck and went and got on that trampoline. Well, what happens to a kid when she jumps on a wet trampoline? She wants to land on her butt. Now her pants are wet. Then she wants to land on her back. Now her shirt's wet. Then she wants to land on her back again. Her hair's wet. So before it was over with, when the sprinkling actually started, she was completely drenched at that point. Completely drenched at that point. So it was kind of funny, not funny, because I'm like, Zaylee, you need to go in there and change. She goes, I don't want to. And I'm like, well, you're soaking wet. You don't have a point now. You have to go get changed. So it was just kind of funny watching her, think she was getting away with something there for a second.
Oh, Candy was talking about the plasma cutter.
Oh, yeah. Look up what a plasma cutter is. I need one of those desperately. See, my thing is, they sell one. They sell one on Amazon. Philip Snow did the little review the other day, kind of reading about it. It's from old China, and it's like 150 something bucks or something like that. The downside is, I mean, you get one for 150 bucks, you do know that you kind of get what you pay for, right? Like you do know this. But in the reviews, and I watched a video that he found, some guys claiming, that it'll cut up to 1/4 inch flat steel and it'll do this and it'll do that. So it makes me go, well, we'll buy it if it, Philip said he'll go in on half. If it works, great. If it don't, we send it back. Because my thought is if I buy this, I could do some cool stuff like, I don't know, cut holes in my container, cut like designs in fire barrels, just you could do all sorts of really cool stuff. And I have so many little things I need to do to cut this container that just wears a damn Sawzall blade out.
Mike Wright said for Easter, I kept hiding these 2 eggs and carrot and let my girlfriend go on several Easter egg hunts. Give him a bell ring. That's funny.
I kind of knew. That's why I didn't read it out loud. I was waiting. I was waiting for him to say, all I got yesterday was a bit by a dog, and wait for us to go, why? And he'd probably say, well, because I tried to give him back his chocolate Easter egg. Like I was waiting for that kind of. I knew there was a joke similar to those kind of jokes waiting to be said. Beth's in the house. What's going on? Josh Honeycutt just tuned in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Beth has gotten really good at shaving the side of dudes' heads, by the way. I've been watching her pictures, and it makes me want to drive up there and get my damn mohawk cut. But they're not working. I just thought about that. So, yeah, that doesn't work. So, yeah, that just goes to show with my short-term memory, I haven't seen you do those pictures in like about 3 weeks. So that just goes to show you that my brain don't work that great
Jeff
sometimes.
H.
But yeah, she was getting really good at showing all these cool pictures of shaving the side of people's heads and giving these new haircuts. I can get the top and let me word it this way. I can get like 90% of my head, but I get just real close to the mohawk here to where you almost don't know that I didn't shave all the way up to the mohawk. But this back part of my head, you're sitting there holding a mirror and you're trying to do this, and I'm so scared that I'm gonna just take out the whole back. So I can get most of my mohawk. I have to get my wife to come get some of the other part. Diane's in the house. Good morning. What's happening, everybody?
Jeff Matthias spent his Easter Sunday making videos.
Jesus Christ. I want to play his damn videos. He is such a Riri.
He is so funny.
Listen. I'm gonna have to
hilarious.
turn you off for a second. We'll still hear you, but I've got to show people this damn video of Jeff Matthias.
He is hilarious.
Is he now? I mean, is he?
He is.
Is he really?
Scotty.
Cause I think he's a little bit of a damn whack job myself. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Watch this. I'm gonna mute you, Holly. Or you mute yourself.
Being safe Saturday morning. What? Every time I try and do a video, you're always up in my grill. You know what? Oh, the camera's turned the wrong way. Oops, sorry. See if I can figure this one out.
I hope y'all can hear this.
Guess I can't. So I'll turn it this way.
Look at this weirdo.
What? It's not Saturday. Oh, sorry, it's not Saturday morning. Sorry, with my Slodexia and my ADT and my UTI and my HDTV, I get a little twisted sometimes. But then again, with friends like that damn Jeff Matthias, who wouldn't be twisted? You know, but I'm grateful for him. He's a good friend. I mean, think about it. Some people don't have friends. Think about that. Think about what people don't have. How about the guy in Arizona? Can't cut his grass because he ain't got none. Or that dude over in North Carolina can't get a haircut because he's bald. You know, it's just, think about that. Think about what you have. Oh, I hear the thunder. Actually came out to cut my grass. Getting a little wild out here. Getting a little thick. It's about time to cut it.
He's whacked out of his brain. Y'all
I'm sure
know that,
y'all are
right?
wondering about this on my ears, but you know, because of my vision issues,
He's hilarious.
The sounds of my scissors don't hurt my nose. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
Yeah. Dude is shot out. Shot out. Period. Shot the out. I just don't even know what to say at this point. Shot the fuck out.
He is hilarious.
Oh my God. You
I
know,
laughed so
and he
hard
was
at that.
sober. I mean, that was sober. I mean, now y'all know when we were at that damn comedy show that night and he was yelling Snoop Dogg and the comedian was like, "What?" And Jeff was throwing rolls of paper towel like it was a football and hitting the guy in the head, and oh, it was crazy, dude. Yeah,
And
Jeff
James in
H
the
says, "Was he
house."
smoking?" That's exactly the point. We got two different Adams in the house. Hello, Adams. Adams and Adams. Chuck's in the house. Big Chuck's in the house. What's going on, you guys? Yeah, man. I mean, it was a cool weekend. I mean, yeah. Chris. Hey, good morning. Chris just tuned in. You know, it messed everybody up a little bit for Easter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did.
The rain, you know, I got lucky that before Crystal had to go to work, Zaylee jumps up and comes running down the damn step, which was a little chaotic there for a second. But
Me and AJ got to see Crystal yesterday. We went to Kroger.
Oh, did you now? Okay. You know, that place was pretty well packed, Crystal said, which is surprising because I wouldn't think on an Easter.
It was slow when we was in there.
What time did you go in?
About 4.
Okay. Maybe everybody already rushed in and went home. You know what I mean? Because of the storms or
she
whatever.
said before we got there, it was busy, but they was like just pretty much employees in there. There wasn't many customers in there at all when I was in there.
Yeah. Hey, Donald Ferguson's in the house. He's a candidate running for sheriff at Rockdale County. Hey, Donald.
Good morning.
At the end of this show, so say about 11 or 12 when it gets ready to load back up, you need to go back and watch the beginning because I left my boo a message. Just saying. You know me.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
have to.
I don't believe in just pissing in somebody's yard. I like to drop trowel and just drop turds in yards. If I'm gonna have to damn piss in a yard, I might as well just drop shit. And I'm good at throwing it like a monkey in a friggin' cage. And yes, I will own that. I will own it. I know it. I just think it's completely disrespectful. That's just a shitty ass officer trying to represent a county. So, anyways, on to better things. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Adam Kane, I'm gonna add him to the Spank Bank Lust Bucket calendar.
Dust bucket calendar? Have you Adam
Lust.
Kane dust bucket calendar?
No, Lust.
Well, he's a landscaper. Dust bucket makes more sense.
Good morning, Dondra.
So you really gonna put him in a spank bank?
yeah.
Ugh. Like you'd hit that in something other than that Ford truck? What's wrong
You're
with you?
so mean,
He is
Scotty.
lucky that Brittany wants him.
Well, you know, when they was on here with us the other day and Brittany went in there and he was laying in the bed and I was like,
Ooh.
there's a
See?
shot for the Lust Bucket calendar right there.
There's a shot for a damn 12 gauge. What you talking about? The damn pickings must have been really slim that weekend she was drunk at that bar. Real slim pickings. Just throwing that out there.
And of course, I got to see my main man this weekend in your driveway. The lineman.
Oh, hold on.
The man. Corey.
Yeah, Corey's about the only one that you could be talking about, I suppose.
Well, I got to see you too.
Yeah. You see the reassurance on my face. I'm glad you got to see Corey, though.
Me too. I always love seeing
Corey needs all the attention he can get. He's an attention hewer. Tiffany, I hope your dad's doing good. Her dad has diabetes and ended up having to be
Yes, I
rushed to
seen
a
that.
hospital this morning. Man,
I said a little prayer for him this morning.
look, because that damn cowlick on my damn mohawk, because I've been growing the front out to match the skull. So it's trying to lay over. Well, because it's trying to lay over, it makes my mohawk look like it's that way or whatever. It's funny. I'm looking at it on
Like
camera.
Jeff always says, it's crooked.
Yes. And it just
He'll
looks
do
that
it.
way.
He'll do a video today of your crooked mohawk.
Oh my Jesus. Jeff is shot the hell out. I mean, he is shot the hell out. Let me see.
And
how
I
bad
get
this
a
looks.
good vision of Richard Bradshaw to put him in September's Spank Bank Lust Bucket calendar because I got to meet him Saturday.
You know, his wife might not be all happy about that. He might be happy he's in somebody's spank bank, but she might not be happy about it. Just throwing that out there.
Well,
I'm in the mood to throw shit this morning. Have y'all noticed? I'm just like tossing
I
it at
see
everybody. I'm just trying to make people laugh, man. Candy says she'll be right
Hey.
back. Well, have a safe trip across the linoleum into the carpet. I'm just saying. Don't run into a damn door, man. I ripped my ear the other day when I ran into the door. I'm paying for that still. My ear still hurts. Somebody
Bless
call
your
in, call
heart.
in, call in. We ain't heard from the Joe Leaper. We ain't heard from Brett this morning. We got Ryan driving a dump truck. We got Troy riding a truck. Like, we got all these people out there driving.
where
and
y'all at?
well, they driving. They probably don't need to be picking up no phone. Yay, call us. Yeah, wait a minute. You're driving. You probably shouldn't do that.
We probably shouldn't do that. Nah.
Tess says, I'm getting off here now. I got to go get some cleaning done before I go check on my neighbor. Yes, she has an elderly neighbor.
Oh. Well, you have a good day, Tessa.
I'm going to check some damn messages. I got all sorts of damn messages. Oh, that
Richard
was
said
you
he's
saying, was I
told-
ready yet? Go ahead.
Richard said he's told his wife already.
That's a question I just got to ask. How do you say to your wife, hey, baby, I'm in somebody's spank bank? Just saying. Hey, good morning. Who do we have?
Morning, Troy.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm fixing to kick some equipment off up here in Woodstock and go put another load on, go someplace else.
Hell yeah. See, look at that. See, I knew you was listening.
Oh, I was listening. I was listening. Got my garden in the ground. We're gonna have some big old tomatoes here in a little while.
Ooh.
Green beans, cucumbers, squash.
See, I think in my backyard I've got this just weird flat spot. Like my whole backyard's not. I'm not saying I got like a huge hill in the backyard, but there's not really a flat spot except for like where we kind of put the pool. But up in the top back, I think one, it's really soft and it's flat. Well, it sounds to me or seems to me that a couple of people who lived here, I think the original owner must have had a garden back there, dude. Because it's so flat, and I'm thinking, dude, if I could get some 8-foot chain link fence, because you know and I know, you put a garden up, you got to worry about the deer. So I'm thinking about putting a 8-foot fence up back there and make me a garden.
Hey, man, knock stuff out. I have more fun doing that. When I can do it, I have more fun doing it.
Yeah, I figured that'd be great for Zaley and Crystal.
Yeah, and I taught my kid's 21 now, but I taught him how to do it when he was 4 or 5. But that's Zaley's age, and he still puts himself some tomato plants out. He don't have the room right now, but he'll put himself some tomato plants out and grow some tomatoes every year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
and
awesome.
They have fun. He always had fun with it.
And right now, with all the weird stuff happening in the stores, if you had your own, think of where you'd be.
Oh, I know.
And when you have your own, they always taste so much better.
Oh, God,
straight out
yeah.
of the garden.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I buy produce from a little produce stand over at Magnet when I can't get my hands on myself from my own garden. That's where I buy it. And boy, they got some jams and jellies over there that knock your socks off.
Oh, see, and I'm hearing about a place called the Crow's Nest in the Loganville area. I need to ride by there because people have been really talking good about how they've got some good stuff.
I was by there. I didn't stop, but they were setting it up. What's the day? Monday, Friday,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday or Friday. I was out there.
Okay.
And he was getting it set up. So
I had to go try them out. And I know everybody's saying that's where I can get some honey and some other stuff.
Yeah. See, I hadn't tried this honey thing you've been preaching about. I'm gonna try it.
Man, every day I'm putting probably 2 big tablespoons in my coffee every morning, and I ain't getting sick. It's strange as people can think I'm crazy, but I haven't gotten sick. And when Crystal got sick and Zaley got sick as well, Crystal started drinking the apple cider vinegar. And then when I started making her do honey, she started eating, I'm talking like what I call my cereal bowl type spoons. She was eating those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It don't matter how many a day. Whenever she'd think about it, if she's walking through the kitchen, she'd get a big spoonful of that honey. And I swear to God, I am not lying. A friend of mine named Vince in Florida, he does video stuff similar to me. He had said, mix 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of honey, and mix it with hot water and drink it like a tea. He says, you do this a couple times a day. He said, I started doing this and all this shit in my chest broke up. Well, my wife started, and I mean, I ain't even joking. It was like a miracle. Within 24 hours, my wife woke up the next morning, and all that rattle in her chest was just about gone. So 3 days straight of drinking that, and she was back to being able to breathe, and her lungs not rattle. And see, I'm every day. I'm an everyday kind of person. Jimmy James is doing some pollen stuff. Jimmy James, I have to either call in so you can hear this, but he brought us some pollen stuff that you're supposed to mix up in tea too.
The bee pollen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drink a little bit of cider vinegar or red wine vinegar every day, and I don't get eaten by mosquitoes.
Okay, and see, I do, and see, that's me, but I do lots of garlic. I never have to worry about fleas. I never have to worry about mosquitoes. Never. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. And I'm like, I'm telling you, summertime gets here. I put garlic on my buttered toast. I put garlic on my eggs. I put garlic on my hot dogs. Anything I can put garlic on, I put it on there. And I never have to worry about gnats or fleas or anything.
Garlic and onions. But I was just fixed. Something jumped into my head to tell you, and I can't remember what it was. So I guess I'm having a senior moment, even though I ain't that senior yet.
Yeah, well, we live life in the fast lane. I think that's what I like about this reset. Even though we're all going nuts because we're confined, I think we kind of need this. It's almost like we need this reset to make us start. I mean, yes, it's shitty that everything's happening the way it is, but I think there's going to be some good that comes from this.
I think you're right. See, back at Thanksgiving, we were having our Thanksgiving dinner. My wife, who works in a nursing home, got real sick. I mean, the next day I had her at Newton County at the emergency room. They had her on breathing treatments. They almost kept her. She sweared up and down she thinks she's already had this.
Yeah, another friend of mine in January claims the same thing.
But I kissed all over, kissed her bye, went to work every day. I never got sick.
That's the thing. Hey, what type of blood are you?
B something.
Just curious.
I think I'm negative.
Rich Archer said that he did a bunch of research and that most of the people in China that died were type A blood. So I'm just, every time somebody talks about they didn't get sick, I go, what kind of blood? Because I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm doing my own questions because I just want to know. I just want to know, what are the odds? What are the odds?
I don't know. I know it's bad, but I just don't think it's as bad as they're letting on to be.
Well, I've got some messages that were sent to another person that I've got that are from trauma nurses that I was going to talk about in a little while, where these trauma nurses are saying our hospitals are empty, by the way. Everybody says how crazy the hospitals are, and these trauma nurses are going, nah, we're empty. And this ain't one nurse. This is several nurses from different places around the United States.
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Last I looked, there wasn't but about 70 cases in Newton County. I know a job we were working down in Covington, got the plant got shut down because somebody tested positive for it. They still ain't, which was good for us because we got to finish our job.
That's right.
But we got paid.
Well, and remember last week, WSB Channel 2 said that there was 6 million in 6 million in the United States and 370,000 in Georgia, and it was a lie. Those numbers are nowhere even near what's really out there.
I don't know. I was listening when they said that. I do not know where they got that number from.
Yep, that is the most made-up crap.
This morning,
last night on the news, they said they're turning the Georgia World Congress Center, they're moving beds in there and turning that into a hospital unit.
Yeah.
With what people?
I don't know that they've got enough people to staff it, but, and there's not anybody. I'll say this. I think everybody's doing a good job, and honestly, it's been good for me and my wife. We've just been kind of chilling out. FaceTimed the grandkids yesterday, which I got number 3 to be here on the 29th. Yes.
That's good. Congratulations.
I still ain't got my grandson yet, but I'm waiting on that one.
Yeah, the scary thing is you encourage them to keep trying. You're like, wait a minute, we don't need that many.
Well, we got 3 granddaughters from one child, and we got a grandson. My oldest stepdaughter fosters him. She lives out in North Carolina, and then my wife and I each got a 21-year-old that they don't have no kids yet. So we're patiently waiting.
Patiently waiting. That's right.
So, but 3 granddaughters, and we're gonna be good. Well, Scotty, I got to kick this equipment off.
Yeah, man. Do your job, man. Thanks for being essential.
I hear you. Y'all take care and be good.
All right, man. Love you. Thanks for calling in.
See ya.
Have a good one.
I love our listeners. Brett's tuned in. He did say, hey, I am here. So he turned on to Facebook. He says, both my wife and me are O positive. She got sick last month with all the symptoms, but I haven't. Not sure what to believe or think. I just watch out for me and mine. Well, I always make jokes. The way I remember mine is O negative, so I think, oh, crap. Oh, crap. Actually, I use the S word, but that's how I remember me. You see, and I don't know. We're all jumping to assumptions, but that's all we have right now because really, still to this day, nobody really even knows, what to think or what's going on. Like, nobody really knows the truth. So therefore, we have to make assumptions, and we're making the same assumptions they're making. Do I need to get you some chapstick, girl?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a question, that's why I thought I'd ask. I just, I'm just curious. Every time I hear about somebody getting sick, Like I said, I had a friend of mine that when all this first started, she says, I'm pretty sure back in January I had it. She says, I'm pretty sure I went to the hospital the whole 9 yards. She's like, I'm pretty sure I had it. But they don't know. They didn't have tests. And they're just now coming out with tests. And that's one reason when all these people 3 weeks ago were going, I got it. My family's got it. My cousin got it. Yeah, well, there wasn't no test. So nobody really knows who got it and who don't have it. You know, so hey, make the best out of it. All my peeps, I just saw one of my friends, Tara, tune in. All my peeps out there riding and just having a good time. And somebody's like, well, riding motorcycles ain't safe. Bitch, riding motorcycles ain't safe whether there's a damn corona or not a corona. We're on two wheels. We're more worried about the idiots over there than ain't no damn corona gonna catch me at 65 miles an hour. I'm just saying.
Right.
I was always more worried about catching an STD from them hookers I messed with. Well, they wasn't hookers. They didn't get paid. I left them an IOU, though. Just saying, I mean, there was no form of currency being shared. Military Mike could tell you they accepted Bitcoin. His is more like the size of a roll of pennies, but it's still considered a coin. Anywho's, I probably need to go to commercial. Don't know. What time is it? Oh, yeah.
8:21.
Yep. I shot that.
Brittany
I overshot
Kane's in the
that a little
house.
bit.
Sean McDonald's in the house.
What's
Good morning,
happening,
good
you guys?
morning.
Thanks for tuning in with us. And anybody and everybody, please share, please share, please share. You know, we always say, call in, tell us what you got going on today. You know, we're just all about trying to have a good time and laugh, dude. Just, you know, there's so much BS out there. You might as well enjoy yourself and laugh as much as you can. Talk. We tell people this show is no different than sitting on the front porch talking shit about your friends. Well, you know, how big your wiener was, what car you drove, how much money you made. That's how ridiculous we are. And it's just supposed to be for a good time. It's not supposed to be all that serious. If you want serious, seriously, go check out all them lies over there at CNN, you know, the Clinton News Network. Go check out that bullshit Fox 5. That's horrible, too. Go check out Channel 2. They'll lie to you there, too. Here, we'll just make fun of the ones that lie. We don't care. Yeah. All right, well, we got to get to a commercial. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back with my boo. We'll be right back. Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Now or Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now or Never Tattoo. Chris Huff, owner-operator at Now or Never Tattoo, invites you to stop by, meet the crew, tour the studio. Find Now or Never Tattoo on Facebook. You'll be impressed with the photo gallery. Or stop by now or Never Tattoo at 1427 Highway 138 in Conyers.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured.
Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist.
I love Copy Central.
Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here telling you about Buckeyes and Social Circle. Don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant right there in Social Circle. On Friday night alone, they have catfish platter. How can you go wrong, dude? They got smoked wings, barbecue, Angus burgers. Oh my God, the burger with the egg on it to die for. Whatever you do, don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant in Social Circle. Go find them on Facebook. You can find them at Buckeyes Restaurant of Social Circle.
Buckeyes Restaurant.
That time of the year, it's approaching, man. Here we are at the beginning of the year. You know tax season is right around the corner. Heck, I was watching people last night on Facebook debate about paying people to do their taxes and is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Let me just tell you this. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. They saved me a lot of money. I was scared. I just knew I was going to owe a bunch of money. I can promise you, just like they did for me, they will do for you. They will take care of you. Make sure you go check out Rapid Tax Service, 678-658-8601. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. Today's show is sponsored by White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. That's right, White Brothers is the place to be. They take care of all the big mechanic shops around town, from the dealerships all the way down to used car lots. So if you're looking for car parts, that's the place to be.
White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else. What's happening, everybody?
We back.
So how about I went on a little deleting spree yesterday. Still didn't delete the ones I actually went to delete, but I started at A. Jesus Christ, I had just made it to like C within 30 minutes. It was cray. It took me 2 hours, and I really went from 5,000 down to like 4,595 or something. So I deleted like 400 and something people. And damn, before the day was out, though, I done brought back like 10. I got like a bunch sitting and waiting because, you know, I don't mean to disrespect nobody, and I love all these people that want to be on my page, but when it's people that just want to be on my page just to watch what I post and they really aren't communicating with me, then I just let them sit on standby, meaning they become followers, but they're not like on the page. I don't see their stuff, but they see my stuff. And I mean no disrespect to it at all, but it's like several of the people that were on my page, I didn't know their names. Like, I'm looking at their names. I don't recognize their face. I don't really know who they are. And again, I don't mean disrespect to it, but the business I'm in, like all my local people who I have to deal with all the time, I need to be in close contacts with them, you know?
Right.
Like Megan, I know. Steven, I know. Tammy, I almost know. I'm just kidding. Candy, I ain't got a clue who the hell this Candy chick is. She's always typing though. If she shared the show a lot though, it'd say like top fan or star or something. But we'll let her work on that. Hey, Steven, you need to get with Holly.
Steven. Yes, I have you and Jesse a shirt.
Man, I can't wait for all this Corona shit to be over with, man. Just be over with already.
Good morning, Tara. Tara from the Pampered Puppy is in the house.
Yeah, we talked about going to get Holly's anal glands and her nails done, but she said that right now that they can't have humans up in there.
She was going to do my hair.
Yeah, and it looks like you could.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I like your hair, Holly.
That's what I thought she was going to say.
Oh, good morning, everybody. You know, really, I didn't watch any news yesterday. All I've done is watch the weather. That's all I wanted to see was the weather. Because I can't even get that right. So I just decided I wasn't going to do any news yesterday. This morning, I watched a little bit of the weather and paused it and moved forward and kept going. I'm kind of like, there's just not enough good stuff out there right now. And I think we're all kind of over every single day, the same crap.
Yep.
Some people say that about us, but you know, we're just trying to make people laugh. And guess what? If y'all joined in, you can change the subject anytime you want to change the subject. If you joined in, you can give us something to talk about. We can talk about anything you want. I mean, we can talk about your butt crack. We can talk about whatever. I mean, I've been sending
Whatever turns you on.
Yeah, I've been sending out stupid videos. People are bored, so people are always sending out some some crazy videos. Holly, did I send you the one about the breaking of the egg? Let me go. I'm gonna send real fast. I'm gonna send Holly the breaking of the egg. I'm gonna send I just saw Dondra's name. Go ahead and watch that breaking of the egg. I'm gonna send it to Dondra. I'm gonna send it to Tara from the Pamper Puppy. I'm gonna send y'all the egg breaker. I cannot play that. Now, does that make you laugh? I think that makes up for a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna send you. Holly already saw the little Chiquita girl that was dancing around. I'm gonna send that to Dondra, and I'm gonna send that to Tara. I figured they could get a good laugh at that. You know, that's the kind of stuff that all of us need right now. All of us need just good laughs, and let's just keep it moving. Let's just keep some laughing going on, man. You know, that's why I try to say that the thing about our show is it's just like when you meet up with your friends and you're sitting at the bar or you're sitting on the front porch or you're standing behind the bar and you break open the moonshine. You just stand around and talk smack. You talk smack about that one's hair. You talk smack about that one's blue jeans. You talk smack about the girls you dated or the men they dated, the girls dated, or the guys dated. Who am I to judge? I mean, that's Richard says, you better send that to me. Oh, Richard, you're so going to regret You're so going to regret this. I'll send it to you, though. You're going to regret it. But you're just supposed to laugh, man. And the whole world needs more laughter and less other stuff. And again, we could start talking about the corona right now, but why? Like, we're all over it. So Cody, Jeff says, we're going to do a stupid video today. Going to let Cody ride this four-wheeler for a while before getting it loaded up to take back. I'm lost. Where you taking it back to? You know, usually when you steal them, you can't really take them back. You can't. It doesn't really work that way. Candy says, and by the way, I shared. It's not showing me as a sharer. I don't know why it does it. Richard just types "holy shit" to the Chiquita girl. Oh, that one's funny. That one's funny.
To Alvin's story too.
Homer says, "Yeah, we need to laugh now to keep from crying." Canadian Bacon I showed my husband the video of the guy dancing. He cracked up. Oh, I need to send Canadian Bacon these two because she'll appreciate it. You know, you can send them to certain people. You know,
right? John Monroe says laughter is great medicine.
Yeah.
Jeff H said it's one of Candy's we was fixing. Oh, it's one of Candy's four-wheelers.
Oh, yeah.
Lee Ellen Perkins McLean said, is Brian still around? I'm guessing she's talking about Flying Brian.
Yeah, he's just keeping on the low. You know, everybody's trying to. I mean, it's like this. Karn's like, man, I've been trapped in the house for 36 hours. I'm like, you ain't the only one. Like, we all are living with this right now. It just sucks, but it is what it is, and it's just. Some of us have to get out of the house. Some of us don't want to get out of the house. And Canadian Bacon said, oh, my God, that was funny. Which one? Because I've sent you 3. Oh, yeah. If anybody just wants a good laugh, I can send you some funny videos because people send them to me. And it really does just help crack me the hell up. Ooh, I need to send all those to Jeff H. Huh?
Buenos dias.
I'm sending Jeff H.
Your video. It says Buenos dias.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, come on now. A lot of us just need a friggin' good laugh. And there's so much tear jerking, crying, watching the news. Like, how much more depressing shiznit do we need to see? You know, like how
Mike
much?
Wright said he'll post his video later of his girlfriend hunting for those Easter eggs.
Yeah, you can
Her
just
smile will make your day.
you can just send it to me. I would really get a kick out of that. I'm sending Mike Wright some videos right now. I forgot he is the caliber of person that would friggin' die for some of these damn videos. Plus, you know, he sells cars, so can you imagine him sitting up? I need to hook him up with Joe Leaper and let Leaper send him videos. Joe Leaper sends me some of the most retarded videos on the planet, and I go, "What the hell are you sending me?" Jeff
like
H.
the Chiquita girl.
Jeff H. just saw the egg one and says, "Holy shit, that is some funny." Yeah. So anyway,
The Chiquita girl's funnier
Yeah.
than that. I about fell out of my chair.
Becky says, "All three, my husband is going to die when I show those to him." So hey, everybody. I see Sonya just tuned in. Chris and Michelle Rutledge tuned in. Somebody call in. What do we got? Everybody, please share, please share, please share. But what do you got, man? If you tell us something that you've had going on that is crazy. Anything that's crazy. We're all about a good laugh. You know,
Mike Wright said, loving the videos. You are so thoughtful.
yeah, I figured you'd like that. I'm gonna go through my other videos. So my cousin Kim, she is as twisted and stupid as I am. So I can literally send her some of these stupid ass videos and she gets it. I'm sending, I can't tell if I'm sending videos to people, but I don't know if I've already sent y'all these videos. So I'm sending them again. I'm sending the zipper one. And yeah, everybody will flip out on the zipper one. So what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I just want to let's have some human contact here. Okay, so I got guys and girls that are living all over the place. We know Karina's Germany, but we also know she just tuned out. We know Canadian Bacon's Stockbridge, Henry County. We know Brett's Kennesaw, Woodstock area. Mike Wright's Loganville-ish. So let's just kind of see what's going on out there. Do we think that one place may be crazier than another one right now, or what? I mean, are we all kind of dealing with the same thing? I do think that the caliber of person that's I-20 Covington and I-20 Conyers Rockdale, which is, let's say I-20, you got Wesley Chapel, Panola, Lithonia, Stonecrest, and then you get into the Conyers area. That is a totally different caliber of person than the person that's Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Snellville, Loganville, and into Monroe. I tried to explain that to my wife when she first went out here to the Monroe Walmart. I said, it's two different caliber of people. I don't know if because I-20 has more of the Atlanta mentality coming out of it, but what's coming out of it is not necessarily Atlanta as much as different people from all over America coming out of Atlanta, you know, because you got to remember we had the whole Hurricane Katrina and how a lot of the Louisiana, New Orleans people had to be rushed into our state. So it's just a different area. So really, for people who don't want to hear it, that is the reality, though. It's just a different caliber of people, whether it be white or black. It's just a different caliber. But my wife noticed it the first time that she was in Monroe's Walmart. Completely different caliber.
And by the way, I want to give a big belated happy birthday shout out to Stephen Langford. Yesterday was his birthday.
Okay. I'm trying to see what all I sent to Tara. Oh, yeah. So Tara needs the zipper. Sorry. Rich sent me something saying the app. I don't know what he's talking about, though.
Somebody had said earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Why
hadn't anybody told me? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Why didn't anybody tell me the app was down? That is crazy. Like, you would just assume that somebody would have said, hey, by the way, when you're hitting the microphone on the app, it's not working. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, why wouldn't have somebody told me this like 2 hours ago? Duh. Anyways.
I would especially thought Joe Leaper would have called in. He must not be able to
I
listen
thought
this
Joe would
morning.
have, Brett would have. I thought somebody would have said that the microphone was messed up on the
Well, I think Brett's been on here, hadn't he?
No, we got
the
it working
live
now.
feed.
Well, they can hear music. It's just my mic. All of a sudden, the mic stopped working. Okay, so Lynn Perkins says, I'm in Panama City, Florida is shut down here. Beaches, restaurants are all closed. Thanks for the joke. We need them. Look, call in. I'm going to put up the number. I would love to hear what it's like in Florida right now, because there's so many people that are saying Florida shut down, Florida shut down, Florida shut down, but yet we don't really know to what extent that really means, because we haven't physically spoken to anybody that's living down there.
And Michael said he told you about the app.
If I didn't return the speech to you, then I probably didn't know. There's a lot that moves around here. But yeah.
That must be who I seen earlier said their app was down.
Yes, sir. These things, y'all got to catch my attention to make sure I catch that completely, just because there's so much going on
Happy
around
birthday,
here.
Jeff
Thank you,
H.
Oh, is it Jeff H's birthday?
I guess so. He said, WTF, Holly, I don't get a happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday, but happy birthday, Jeff.
We'll get
Want me to sing to you?
We'll get AARP to send you over some paperwork today. There you go. Welcome to the club. Oh my Lord.
We love you, Jeff H.
Yeah, some
I
of
can
us.
sing my special happy birthday
Yeah,
song.
why
if
don't
want
you?
me to.
Yeah, nobody's calling in. Give him a happy birthday. Give him the sexy one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeff. Happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey and you smell like 1, 2.
Was that the sexy one?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is Jeff H. You know, just saying. I mean, any attention he would be digging. Just saying. Okay, nobody's laughing. Come on.
He said you are older than I am, Scotty, LOL.
Have you
Just
seen
laughing.
you? Do I look older than you? Do I act older than you? I am not older than you. I swear to God, Jeff H. and David Manders has figured out where to get some hellacious fake driver's license. I mean, these bastards have figured out, they know where to get the driver's license in Walton County. I don't. I need one.
Hello, Flying Brian's in the house.
Damn, I don't even see him.
He come up on my feed. Brian Crespo
I
is watching.
just saw it now. I'm refreshing mine. I'm going to see if that's what it is, if I'm just not getting a good feed.
And I also want to give a shout out to James Royster. He made some awesome pictures Saturday.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did
He
good.
always does. He
Oh, yeah.
makes the best pictures.
He's officially, non-officially, but officially the Just for Fun photographer. He does some really good pictures. And I think that's awesome, because think about it. Now, Brittany and Adam have some really good pictures of this as well. That worked out really great. I'm so glad he was able to jump in. Hapu's in the house. Hapu swears that that's him with the egg. What a damn delayed reaction. What the hell is that? What kind of reaction is that? That is a little late of a reaction. No, actually, Hapu claims that that he is the one dressed up as the Chiquita girl. So that explains a lot. That explains a lot to me.
Let me show Hapu. I still got my thing he made me.
Your safety device.
My safety device.
Is that what you wear when you have relations with Hapu?
No, this is what I have to wear when I go out.
Oh.
If I go anywhere besides my house, I have to wear this.
I think if you wear that, I'm just gonna be honest with you, Holly, and you want honesty, right? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think if you wear that, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with anybody with that whole 6 foot distance shit. I think they're gonna see you and they're gonna want to. I think if I was standing near you with that, I would be more than 6 feet from you. I don't think you're gonna have a problem. Because I wouldn't want nobody to know I was with you. I would literally go flip my Just Fun shirt inside out.
Well,
I don't think you're gonna have a 6 foot limit.
Wants.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't want anybody near me.
well, he gets what he gets. Conjugal visits.
Conjugal visits.
Oh my Lord. So what's going on? LZ's in the house. So LZ, I was thinking about LZ the other day because he was grilling out on his front porch, and he goes to this Mexican restaurant up the street from his house, which is the same one I used to love going to. I went to once or twice a week. So somebody put a post up the other day, and it said, asking for a friend, but how many days can you go without Mexican food? And I'm like, oh my Jesus, I could testify. That sucks. Everybody is saying the same thing. And what I didn't realize is how many of my friends go to the Mexican restaurant once or twice a week. Like, I never realized just how many of my friends went and drank beers and margaritas at the Mexican joint. Like, I never really knew until this. Now, all of my friends, and I'm talking LZ's Centerville, Snellville area. You got Brian, that's Loganville. You got me where I'm at. I got people down in Locust Grove. Everybody is typing the same thing, which just proves everybody can bitch about the Mexicans all they want, but we're still eating their food. So suck it. I'm just saying. Everybody complains, but we're all begging for margaritas right now. Like, every one of us is begging to go to get a margarita or whatever it is from your Mexican restaurant. Hell, Adam, Kane, and Brittany were in the driveway going, I wonder if they deliver. I'm like, I don't know. We need to call down there and find out. We need to find out if the Mexican joint is open and can we get delivery. I'm looking right now. I ain't even joking. My wife wants damn Mexican food so damn bad, and I'm all for it too now. There's Longhorns. Is that the name of my place?
Brian says, Scotty, my friend from elementary school is watching from Panama City. Say hello, Liel and Perkins and McLean.
Oh, yeah, we did. And we were telling her to call in because we want to hear.
Hello.
But, I mean, we didn't know she was your friend because we actually spoke to her. If we had known she was your friend, we may have shunned her or whatever. But, I mean, nobody. And furthermore, nobody ever claims they're your friend. So I need to ask you, was that costing you? Like, what are you PayPaling her some money? Hey, go tell people you're my friend. Just throwing that out there. We're at 8:48. Yeah, it might be too early to call the Mexican restaurant because it says they don't open till 11. It says now closed. I'm gonna call them today though. I want to know. Can I get some to-go orders picked up? My wife would die if I went and got her some Mexican food today. She'd be so happy. And then the Leapers can social distance from the tailgate.
Lee Ellen says, Scotty, do you not have takeout? Yes, we do, Lee Ellen. We have takeout, but it's just not the same as sitting in the
Man, you ain't
Mexican
kidding.
restaurant.
I need to be up in there. Dos Equis, tall Dos Equis. I need to be sitting in that joint. I wonder if they'll let me sit on the patio. I mean, are they still allowing that?
I don't think so.
Damn it, man. I'd go sit on the patio. Okay, so yes, I just got my Mexican restaurant is open in Monroe. I feel so much better now. But it's just not the same. Like, we go in there and we sit and we,
Good morning, Keith.
dip our chips and the whole 9 yards, man. It's just not the same.
It's just not the same when you bring it home.
Brittany says, I can't get the germ freak to eat anywhere besides Compton Restaurant and Chick-fil-A. Let me tell you something. I swear, you need to just start buying Adam some Depends. He needs some big boy diapers. I swear to God, that boy needs some big boy diapers. I ain't never seen somebody so freaked out. So freaked out. Like, he's freaking. Okay, so how about this? AJ is nothing but around Holly, and my daughter's been here. My daughter ain't gone anywhere. And he's like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but he don't want to take a chance of letting his kid play with my kid. And it's like, none of us have been anywhere. Like, you know, you've been cooped up. We've been cooped up. Let that kid play, man. Let that kid play. And like Alex says, they ain't never going to build up tolerance to germs if you don't let them get out there and get dirty and get dirt in their mouth. Candy says, oh my God, this is the first place I'm going. I'll be eating. And look, that I call it El Genitalia. I love that Mexican restaurant. Their margaritas are the shiznit. It's located right at Bethany Church and 124. If you ain't never been there, you are most certainly missing out. That used to be my favorite joint on the planet. Abby, I don't want curbside. I want to go see our friend Six and have some good margaritas. And that's down next to Keith's work, because we went and saw Six one day. Jimmy James, you could always DoorDash it. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Keith says, you sumbitches put that picture up of me. Listen, Keith, I shouldn't have said that. I just should have read it first. Listen, your other, Clint, he was one of my friends from school, but Clint made a joke.
You asked.
Clint made a joke about flying. Keith made it. Clint made a joke about Keith and some tiger striped bikini briefs or something. And then I figured, since Keith laughed, I could just make the joke about the mullet, just saying, you son of a bitch.
He said it's war again.
Oh my Lord. No, it isn't. We all know better than that. We know, hey, me and you already know how the game's played now. That's why I deleted a shitload of people yesterday. Brittany's telling the truth. Oh yeah. And I've already told Adam, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Like, this is no worse than any other flu. I mean, as long as you're doing safety precautions, you got to be smart. Cielo Blue in Loganville, man, Keith and a couple other people have been telling me about there, and I haven't gone there. Keith's laughing because he knows who Six is now. Because when I first told him about it, he goes, oh my God, I know who that is. But he didn't know that's why we were calling him that. Brittany to Abby says he washes his hands and showers now more than he did in the past 6 months. Well, that would explain a lot. The Mexican restaurant makes tequila slushies. Ooh, they ain't margaritas. Yes. There we go, man. Hey, look, you bring up Mexican food, everybody's going. Wansley said we tried ordering from the Cielo Blues Friday nights. I'm just saying, dude, like, I'm ready. I'm ready to have some food ordered and have, like, because the Leapers live closer to the Mexican restaurant than us, and have the Leapers go pick it up and bring it on over. We'll stay in 6 foot apart and throw down some food.
Will deliver all y'all some Mexican and margaritas for a fee. I need something to do to pay the
bills.
Pay the bills.
Yeah, I could just see a tow truck pulling up to get our to-go order. And listen, I want you to strap that shit down on the floorboard on the back. I mean, I'd make a great picture.
He's going to have the whole back full of margaritas.
That would be a great picture of him running a 4-inch wide yellow strap over a bag of nachos. Oh my God. What time are we? 9. Okay. So I'll have to make sure we go to commercial here in a second. Man, let's just laugh. God, let's just laugh. We need laughs more than ever, you guys. We need laughs more than ever.
Yeah, if they'd have seen AJ on that zero turn, they would have laughed.
Jesus Christ. So when Zaley outgrows it, I can already tell you he's going to end up with it. I can already tell you, because he likes that little thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what's so funny.
Ball.
Her little boy, he weighs, I don't know, like a bushel of friggin' bananas, like a bag of
29 pounds.
Yeah, like a bag of oranges. And what I think so hilarious is that he tried to pull the doorknob down, the door handle down, and didn't get it pulled all the way down, and he starts trying to kick the door. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Not that you can hurt it or anything, but it was just weird looking.
He thinks he's got a big attitude.
Yeah.
He thinks he's strong in his mind. Like superhero strong.
Well, that's just funny. That is just hilarious. That's hilarious. Look, let's go to a commercial real quick. And Keith just sent me something a boy I went to school with had posted about his daughter in the Walmart. So give me just a minute, and we'll come back and play that. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. It's just fun in the morning. Don't go nowhere. Oh, I muted it. That's why. Duh. Have you ever heard of Brian Linkus? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Linkus Agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here telling you about Buckeyes and Social Circle. Don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant right there in Social Circle. On Friday night alone, they have catfish platter. How can you go wrong, dude? They got smoked wings, barbecue, Angus burgers. Oh my God, the burger with the egg on it to die for. Whatever you do, don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant in Social Circle. Go find them on Facebook. You can find them at Buckeyes Restaurant of Social Circle.
Buckeyes Restaurant.
Can you tell me how to get to the
Pampered Puppy? That's where my dog wants to be. To go get so fresh and clean.
Pampered Puppy.
So clean. That's where the puppy wants to be. At the best groomer in the town. It's the Pampered Puppy. Have you been thinking about having some trees and stumps removed from your yard? Let's face facts, y'all. Y'all find this to be a horrible thing to have to pay for, and you really just don't know who you can trust. Well, let me tell you, my friends down there at Absolute Tree and Stump Removal are the most honest people I've ever had. They are the best people I've ever had in my yard, and I can trust them to not tear up anything. I can trust them to be on my property. That's right. Absolute Tree and Stump Removal, they are there when you need them, because most of the time when you need stuff like this removed, it's more have-tos than wants. So let them help you in your time of need. That's right. Absolute Tree and Stump Removal. Let's talk about Jimmy James Towing. Have you ever noticed anytime that you've ever needed a tow truck, it is at the most horrible time possible? That's right. Every time you call a tow truck, you are at the mercy of the tow people. Listen, man, you need to call Jimmy James Towing. He is the most trusted, safe, reliable, honest tow truck guy I've ever known. And just know, he is there to be your friend, not just a business person. Jimmy James Towing is there to be your friend when you need him, right then and there. It's your worst possible time ever. Jimmy James Towing, 404-554-3121. Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. Today's show is sponsored by White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. That's right, White Brothers is the place to be. They take care of all the big mechanic shops around town, from the dealerships all the way down to used car lots. So if you're looking for car parts, that's the place to be.
White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally, I suggest you find something else to do with your time. Well, there we go. There we go. We back. I'm telling you what, man. Trying to multitask sucks.
Good morning, Josh Millwood.
Good morning. My backup phone, which is the studio phone, apparently I haven't done no damn updates in forever. So when I went to open Messenger on it, it was like, hey, we have to update.
Good morning, Clay Ivy.
I'm trying to get over here so y'all can hear this and see if we can make it work this way.
Did you see what Starsky said?
No.
He said, y'all say a prayer for Jonathan Fuqua, his boys in the hospital, and they're only letting one parent in the hospital at a time.
What happened? Man, yeah, that sucks. I didn't know that about Fuqua. I wonder what's going on. Does anybody know? Alex is in the house. So look, I want to play this real quick.
Good morning, Alex.
This is the stuff from Walmart.
Okay, I can't hold this any longer. Vent time. My daughter had told me last week that there were 3 people at the Walmart in Covington on Industrial Boulevard that had the coronavirus, and I kinda blew it off. Well, I was told by a reliable source yesterday that this was a true statement. Then come to find out this morning that there was another person there that had it. So, you mean to tell me that none of the jackleg newspapers we have in Covington can let us know that this is happening right in out backyards? Do get it twisted. I'm not saying they should name names, but like people know so we don't go there and catch the shit. And I know that Walmart ain't gonna say shit because they don't want to lose money. Come on, people. If we're supposed to be in this together, then we should know what the hell is going on in our community. Shame on the folks not reporting this and for letting us good people of Covington just keep shopping there. And before you all fly off the handle, I know they're cleaning this and that, but what about the people that were around the infected people? Half that store will shut down because of this. Not to mention they will only have one register.
Oh, well, I bumped it. But yeah, apparently that seems to be an issue. I mean, there's other words of other places and county officials and all sorts of other stuff, man. Not for Covington, of course, but there's all sorts of stuff going around. And, you know, that's the sad part is how many of these are happening. You know what I mean? So, hey, unfortunately, it is what it is. Anything else? I still want to know what about Fuqua. Hey, Alex is in the house. Hey, Alex, did you see where my boo and I got into it last night on your show? Open that can of worms again, Ma, don't you? So yeah, man. Wonder what Walmart. It says Covington. I'm gonna assume Hazelbrand. I'm gonna make an assumption and say Hazelbrand, just because of kind of where that person would be.
Good morning, Michael Beatonball.
Michael Beatonball's in the house. I don't see him.
Guru's in the house.
I don't see him either. I don't know what's up with Facebook. I'm not seeing when people are signing in.
Oh.
I went on that whole deleting frenzy. I guess it just, you know, hates me right now. Everybody, please share, please share, please share. Anybody got anything, man? I mean, I hate to go to the corona, but, you know, has anybody found out anything about anybody they know who has it? Just saying.
Well, I don't know if you see it or not, but Internal Michelin saying hi, DJ Scotty.
And Phillips, no, you can always call the damn phone. You know that, right? Hey, Alex, what you got going on, sir?
Hey man, what's going on? No, I did not see you getting into it.
Oh, her name's Tiffany. And I'm going to make sure I go place a complaint with the sheriff's department because it just seems to me that the sheriff should run maybe a tighter ship and say, hey, How about none of y'all go on any social media and be assholes to people? Or how about, since I used Alex's show to try to hopefully convince people to vote for me, that you shouldn't be over there as a representative of our county since you work for the county and over there talking shit. But after I reminded her that she worked for the county and she might want to watch her mouth, she quit typing.
Interesting. I'll go back and take a look. Listen, I wanted to talk about that Walmart thing. And nobody get mad and yell at me. I'm just going to give my opinion. So I don't know who wrote that. And more importantly, I don't know where they got the information. But and so the person was saying, well, why don't our newspapers report on it? The newspapers probably have the same issue. They don't know who wrote it, and they don't know where the information came from. So it's hard,
and because of the HIPAA law, you can't.
Right.
You okay, Holly?
Right. So from a you know this, Scotty, from a media perspective, you've got to be able to validate your sources.
Yeah, because you can't just name people.
Right. But here's the bigger problem. Why, at the end of the day, why does it matter? Why are we treating this virus like a name and shame type of scenario?
Yes.
Like if you have the virus, you're a leper and you should be, drawn and quartered at dawn or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we're practicing safe habits, we should be okay going to Walmart. As long as you're not going in there touching and licking everything, and just when you come out, you sanitize your hands, and you practice all the safe procedures that we should be right now, it doesn't really matter. The person that wrote that, I think, is oblivious to the reality of this, that they could have bumped it. It doesn't matter if there are employees who have the virus. I guarantee you there's at least one customer that has it.
Well, and on top of that, if an employee has it, he got it from a customer, most likely.
Right, he got it from a customer anyway, most likely. So, I think it's...
and furthermore, once they start showing symptoms, they're not going to be at work any longer.
Right.
I mean, look at my wife. My wife had bronchitis, and as soon as she started coughing, what happened? She had to go home because too many people were standing there yelling, "Oh my God, I think she got the corona." And then the girl goes and yells at management, and then management comes downstairs, takes my wife and says, "Look, we need to go check your temperature at the pharmacy." And that happened like 3 times. "Oh my God, she got the corona." Shut up, bitch. Just take your free food and leave.
Yeah, the media have done such a good job at scaring people about this.
Right.
That now local residents want their local newspapers to jump on the bandwagon and start scaring the shit out of people as well.
Yeah, because the media is not scared enough. Let's just do some more.
Right. Yeah. So, whatever. It is what it is. You're going to see this stuff pop up on Facebook. Me, I still say treat it with a grain of salt. Just practice the safe habits, and you'll be all right.
Well,
you'll be okay.
Just go by Adam Cain's philosophy. Just stay on one side of a pasture gate. You'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wash your hands, people.
Yeah, and we have to go out, obviously, to go to the grocery store and get food and stuff like that, the essential items. But just be safe while you're doing it. Now they're saying wear a mask. So you know what? Wear a mask.
Okay, so let's talk about the mask. So, these snowflake pussies, and I'm not going to say wussies. I'm just going to say pussies, are going on Facebook and they're crying because they're getting asked to. Okay, so they're walking around looking like thugs with a mask on, and they're getting asked to leave the store. And you're getting asked to leave the store because you're walking around acting like thugs instead of just acting like a normal customer.
Yeah, you're not being asked to leave for wearing a mask. You're being asked to leave because you're a dick.
But people don't realize that Halloween is illegal, folks. And people go, what? It's illegal to conceal your identity. It's illegal. So by them, they allow Halloween. Don't think Halloween's a we supposed to have Halloween. No, you dumb fuckers. You're being allowed to have Halloween because concealing your identity is illegal. You can't dress up with a Method the Mask on and drive down the road. It's illegal. Like all these guys that do singing telegrams dressed up as a clown, they're getting away with it because the police want to be nice about it because they know it's his job. But technically, it's illegal. Driving down the road with a ski mask on, illegal. Everybody walking in the stores with these masks on, illegal. But people are allowing it because of the situation. Thank you. I just had to vent. It drives me nuts listening to all these pussies screaming about their damn rights. Look, if you're walking around with your drawers hanging out your ass, you got no rights at that point, you dumbass.
Well,
sorry, my personal opinion.
What? Yeah, I mean, they do technically still have their rights. Yeah, it doesn't matter how they wear their pants, but I understand the sentiment.
Well, look, they want to cry about covering their mask. Why don't they cover their ass?
Right. Let me ask you this though, just to play devil's advocate. If it's illegal to you say conceal your identity, but let's say wear a mask. How does that apply to people riding motorcycles that are required to wear helmets? And a lot of those are full face
believe it or not, the DOT has had that issue for years. The Department of Transportation has had that issue for years because people wear full face helmets. Believe it or not, that has been in court many a times.
Has it really?
Yep.
That's
But
crazy.
because you're only supposed to wear it while you're riding the motorcycle, that's how it's illegal because it is 100% protective head wear.
Gotcha.
That's the only reason. Now you put a full face on and go drive your Honda down the road, you'll probably get stopped.
Probably.
Yep.
Probably. Yeah. If you're if you're doing that in a Honda, you got other issues beyond getting stopped.
But that's the thing is it is illegal. You go research it, man. I've watched for years and years and years people battle over this because it is illegal to conceal your identity.
Crazy. Well, right now, they're going to make an exception because of the virus.
Because of the situation.
You're absolutely
Yep.
right.
And
absolutely
it's an exception because of the virus. It's not because it's not legal or illegal. We're making an exception considering. But when all this shit's said and done, your ass ain't walking up in the damn Walmart looking like Michael Jackson trying to grab a 5-year-old with a white mask on, fool.
But yeah, I mean, it comes down to behavior, right? If you're in the store and you're acting like a fool, you're going to get asked to leave.
That's right.
If you're bitching and yelling at somebody because they don't have your favorite brand of toilet paper, chances are they're going to say, "Sir, madam, would you please leave?"
Right. And then the guy at the end of the video who's been, in front of the cop with the cop walking behind him. I can't believe they're doing this because I'm black. And then he gets to then a customer stops to ask the cop something. And once these guys are walking more towards the front of the Walmart, where everything kind of opens up, where you're in front of the register or where you're coming up to the register, but you're also still where the vegetables and stuff are. So it's kind of a bigger open area. He's yelling then, "You're being a punk bitch," and he's doing all this yelling and cussing, which now it takes it from a level of you're only talking loud enough that you can be heard into your phone, that now in front of women and kids, you're cussing and screaming at the cop. But of course, you're not cussing and screaming at the cop when you were 5 feet from the cop. You made sure that your thug ass was cussing him at a good 50 feet or 60 feet away because you knew that sumbitch was going to handcuff you at that point. See, you didn't get asked to leave because you have a mask on your face. You're getting asked to leave because you're a piece of shit human being. That's why you're getting asked to leave.
That's right. Or technically creating a public disturbance, which may need to be renamed to being a piece of shit human being.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm all for that. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Same here. All right, brother. Well,
all right,
I
man.
wanted to call in.
Yeah, brother.
Enjoy the show.
All right, man.
We're
have a
on
good
tonight,
day.
By the way.
Yeah. What you doing? What you doing tonight?
Nothing, just chatting. We don't have guests
tonight.
Our guests are Saturday. We have on This Week in Rockdale. We have Tequila Levitt, who's running for Post 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have I think Justin Kenny, who's running for Chief Magistrate, and then Katrina Young on Sunday, who is running for Board of Commissioners Chairman.
Right.
So that's Saturday and Sunday on This Week in Rockdale.
I'll send you some pics, but you can go look in your chat and see where the representation of Rockdale County is working at its finest. She calls me her boo. No wonder she don't know who her baby daddy is if she thinks I'm her boo.
I'll take a look. Here's I'll say this, because I don't know what she said, so I can't really comment on that at the moment. I will tell you this. Generally, it's the fake Facebook profile.
Oh, no, she's real.
In.
I done went and checked her out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I done, dude, I done sent her name to a bunch of people, and they all know exactly who she is.
Okay.
But you know me. I may not live there anymore, but I still got all my connections.
Yeah. But I have noticed a lot of fake Facebook profiles popping up who want to get involved in these races.
That's right.
And I'm always dubious of somebody that can't state their opinion in front of the world using their own name.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll always question the information they throw out there using a fake profile. But whatever. It's been, we've had some good interviews so far with some good candidates.
Oh yeah.
We had a few technical glitches on Saturday with one of the shows. One of our guests, their internet was not ideal for video conferencing or remote meeting, whatever you want to call it. But we worked through it. We got there in the end.
Oh yeah. Well, when you go read her bullshit, check this out. So this is what I find funny. So she makes a comment, and then I said, that it's the Grape Street gang. And then she replies, well, she's saying, I told her, I said, you need to, maintain your lane, because she started getting smart with me. And she said, well, you're the one that started commenting on my stuff. Well, whether I commented or not, she didn't have to respond. And when she did respond, she started getting smart mouth up until the time where I started saying, you do work for the county, don't you? You might want to watch what you say. And then she kind of stopped talking for a minute. But I also think somebody probably hit her up and said, look, don't be a complete cunt, because he's going to light you up, which that's what I'm doing, because your show, right in the middle of your show, I done snapped pictures and started sending it to people. So now all the people that are running for the sheriff's seat all have this girl's messages. And I said to every one of them, this is the type of personnel that y'all need to clean up on the county, because this is a poor representation of Rockdale County. If this officer is a representation of what the county is, no wonder people don't want to be there. No wonder people don't like the leadership. Just saying.
Yeah, listen, you always represent your employer whenever you're in a public forum. You've said it many times, right? You can always find out who somebody is.
That's right.
They can't.
All you got to do is click on their face. You can find out everything about them.
Yeah, whenever you're on display publicly, you're always a representative of your employer. That goes for you, me, everybody.
That's right.
And you've got to listen. I understand that sometimes people get heated. People have passions. People support their candidates.
That's
and
right.
Oppose other candidates, and things can get heated. But in the back of your mind, you've always got to keep that thought that, you know what, if this gets reported to my boss, is he going to think I represented him or her properly?
That's right.
So,
and see, people are too stupid to realize, and my boo, she's an idiot, because what she doesn't realize is my job is all about pissing people off and getting reactions and getting better numbers. Her job, maintain your lane, stay under the radar, don't get your name tossed out like that. So, I'm allowed to be a dick. She's not allowed to be a cunt.
Jesus.
Don't you just love it? If I haven't hurt her feelings today, I will by 12.
Yeah. I imagine. All
right. Have a good day.
All right, brother.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right, bye.
See you. Bye, Holly.
Oh, she muted us. Oh, so good morning to my cousin Mark, who's tuned in. Janice just tuned in. Jamie tuned in. Corey McMichael's tuned in. Let me scroll on down real fast. Corey says can't stay long. Transmission lines on the dirt over the state. That's right, because he's essential. Robin's in the house. Abby is talking to people. Dondra saying be safe. And we got a lot of chatting that went on really fast. Yes, Abby, hit me up later. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Mark Bannister says you do one hell of a job at what you do, LOL.
That's it. And Abby goes, wow, Scotty got Alex laughing at that one. Yeah, because he's used to me saying see him in Tahiti and not just dropping it like that. But my boo done hurt my feelings. My boo done hurt my feelings. I wanted to type, look here, bitch, I ain't your boo. Don't call me that. I ain't your boo. You're gonna be booing me. That's what you're gonna be doing. So anyways, you can't be a shithead to me and not expect me to fire back, because I am the biggest shithead of all. So what's happening, people? So where are we at, man? 9:20. I moved the clock from over day to over day.
AJ, come here. Jimmy James wants to hear his commercial. Hurry, come here. I'm going to put you on the radio. Hurry up. Come here. Somebody wants to hear you do something. Look. Who you going to call?
Jimmy James.
Who you going to call?
Jimmy James Cohen.
Oh, my Lord. That's funny.
I can ask him anytime out of the blue. Who you going to call?
Jimmy James.
Ghostbusters.
Ready. I will show on him when I put that on. Like face.
I have no idea what he just said.
You want to show him when you put it on?
Yeah.
The boy in the bubble. He wants you to see him.
Yeah, but Child Protective Services might not think that shit's funny. Mike Kelly's in the house. What's going on? Jamie says, Scotty just keeping it real. You know, that's the one thing about me is there's no smoke and mirrors here at all. I pride myself on the fact that there ain't no scripts here. It's all 100% real. Try not to hold no punches. I try to mind my P's and Q's. I try not to be an asshole to people. Look, there is no doubt that there's some good in me, and there ain't no doubt there ain't a bunch of damn evil in me either. And I have that battle all day long, constantly. Do you know how many times Crystal looks at me and goes, I don't think you need to do that. You need to set your phone down. You need to set, oh shit, he's got his phone. Oh shit, he's typing. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I can't tell you how many times my wife would do that. I can't tell y'all how many times there's times I set my phone down and I walk away before I go live. Y'all saw me. I had a meltdown a couple months back. I'll lose my shit in a heartbeat. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But you know, you get on my nerves, boo. I'm going to call you the hell out. That's just who I am. That's what I do. That's just who I am. I'm going to do it. When I suggested that you maintain your lane, your ass should not have responded. But she literally responds. Now, this is supposed to be a representation of Rockdale County, mind you. So I basically said to her, let me find the post. I told her she needs to maintain her lane. Her words to me is, Scotty DJ Spence, I said what I said. My lane is the one you swerved into and got checked. But who gonna check me, boo? Bitch, I just did check you. And you wait till you get your next check, because I'm coming for your job. I'm gonna put some complaints against you, because you got no business. If you're that kind of an idiot that wants to act like that on Facebook, you shouldn't. That's not professional. That's not professionalism. And you shouldn't have a gun, and you shouldn't be on the streets of Rockdale County, and you shouldn't be representing the guy who thinks he wants to run for sheriff again. You're a poor, pitiful excuse of a human being if you think you're a cop. Because let me tell you, my dad retired as a cop, my brother retired as a cop, and you're a piece of shit if you think you're a good cop. There you go. I'm all about real cops, and you ain't one of them. You riding that badge. That's what you doing. So, what else we got going on?
Lisa Morris says you have not changed in 20 years.
I have to. I got on fresh drawers. I put them on last night.
And the Internal Michelin says we are role models.
You know, and I try not to cuss, and I try not to put everybody's business on blast. And I mean, there's several people I could blast all day long, you know, but I try not to be that guy. But this person ain't a normal person. This person's supposed to be protect and serve, taking care of the environment, protecting your kids. And if that's the mentality that's behind that badge, horrible representation of Rockdale County. Horrible representation. Candy, let's do a change of subject. And she didn't say that. I said that. I've been painting my bonus room and making it awesome. John made me a loft area in my stairway. Loft area in my stairway? Okay. It's cool. It will either be a hideout for the kids or a time out for the kids and John. Yeah, kids, go to the room. Put a steel door on it and just lock them in. It's over the.
That's right.
It's like
Make
a
it
bonus room
cage.
over the garage. Yeah, man.
Heck yeah.
So, what else we got going on, you guys and gals? What's happening? Truthfully, it just all comes down to we're all responsible for what we do. I'm an entertainer. I'm supposed to be a jackass. I'm supposed to make fun of stuff. I'm supposed to bring up stories. I'm supposed to exploit stupid people. That's what I do for a living. I can't help it that people are just stupid. I can't help that people just beg for attention and then they don't like the attention they get. Best thing to do, don't flag me down asking for attention and then be mad because I give you some attention. Don't scream, I want attention. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh shit, he's looking at me. Well, quit asking me to look at you if you don't want to be seen. Starsky says, honestly, it's perfect representation of Rockdale County. It's definitely what the county has turned into lately. Bunch of egomaniacs walking around with guns. And I love my cop friends. Just, there ain't but a few at Rockdale that are still really good cops. And it just is what it is. Candy's sending a picture of this bonus area that she's talking about. I knew that they had like redone their their closet, making the closet bigger, and changing the way the door was or something like that, because they were wanting electricians to. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so over the foyer area, so they have that type of house that when you walk in the door, it has a tall foyer area, and they're building a platform over the front door foyer area. And you notice that's what I got. I got that kind of in our house, and we put Christmas decorations up, Halloween decorations, etc. Brett sent me something that has the code involved. I will play that. And then Philip shows me some picture of a house that is on the friggin' road. I guess it got picked up in a tornado last night. So it said powerful storms pick up house and drop it in the middle of the road. No ruby red slippers found. So Corey says this is messed up. They got it stretched out. Okay, so he's talking about all the power lines. Let me go this way and read the code that Brett's really good about pulling up the facts. It makes me want to do the whole nothing but the facts, Jack. If everybody remembers the movie Stripes. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can get it to copy and speak. Dun, dun, dun. Copy. We'll come over here. I'll put it right about here. If this phone would damn work. The problem is I'm so used to doing stuff on my tablet, but that's what Holly's attached to right at the moment. But I mean, I just know that the law states that you are not allowed to conceal your identity, and people can say what they want.
Georgia Code Title 16. Crimes and Offenses Section 1611 inches minus 38. A person is guilty of a misdemeanor when he wears a mask, hood, or device by which any portion of the face is so hidden, concealed, or covered as to conceal the identity of the wearer and is upon any public way or public property or upon the private property of another without the written permission of the owner or occupier of the property to do so. B. This code section shall not apply to 1. A person wearing a traditional holiday costume on the occasion of the holiday. 2. A person lawfully engaged in trade and employment or in a sporting activity where a mask is worn for the purpose of ensuring the physical safety of the wearer, or because of the nature of the occupation, trade, or profession, or sporting activity. 3. A person using a mask in a theatrical production, including use in Mardi Gras celebrations and masquerade balls. Or 4. A person wearing a gas mask prescribed in emergency management drills and exercises or emergencies.
There you go. It just is what it is. Okay, this is from a police officer. Clay Ivy, running for Newton County Sheriff, says to conceal the identity, not to protect from the coronavirus. And that is exactly what we're saying. As of right now, because of said situation, they are allowing people to wear those white masks. But that doesn't let you walk around with a Halloween mask on. That doesn't allow you to put on a Jason Hockey mask and go walk around in Walmart. It doesn't allow you to be driving down the road wearing a dragon mask or a clown mask or people, you got to be damn smarter. You just got to be smarter. And again, I make my living off of picking on stupid people. And if you're dumb enough to do it, I'm going to damn exploit it. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to make fun of you. And my numbers are going to go up. So thanks for being stupid, because you give me something to laugh at. But a lot of people don't get it. They just don't get it. And it's like Alex saying, well, how are you allowed to wear a motorcycle helmet? Well, only while you're on the motorcycle. You're not allowed to wear a full face helmet and go walk around in a damn grocery store. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be smart ass to Alex, but I think this will make Alex go do some research too, and especially for his show. I think that'd be great to talk about. I've dealt with it for years. I know the first time I ever found out about this, I had this Eddie mask. And if anybody knows who Iron Maiden is, I had this friggin' amazing mask that was Eddie from Iron Maiden back in 1985 when we bought this mask. I mean, it was a $75 mask. It was an amazing mask. It was Eddie. And my buddy Tommy was standing in the back of a pickup truck at the Stone Mountain, riding in the truck, doing the, devil horns on his hands, and had on the Eddie mask. Clearly got pulled over, clearly got pulled out of the truck, clearly got put to the ground and was handcuffed for a few seconds. They took my mask, said that I could not get the mask back unless my mother wanted to come get it. My mother's like, well, this is what you get, dumbass. You probably shouldn't have had it been wearing in public, blah, 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 blah. That shit's illegal. So we found out extremely the hard way that concealing your identity is illegal. I mean, we went through a nice long lecture on the side of the friggin' Stone Mountain Park, watching all our friends drive by laughing at us. So there you go. I know we got to hit a commercial. If everybody wants to hang tight, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Got to hit a commercial. It's just fun in the morning. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. I promise.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured.
Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist.
I love Copy Central.
Have you ever heard of Donut King? Let me tell you, I thought I knew what donuts were. All these other donuts I've been eating all these years are just bogus. These are the real deal, like gourmet. Who would have known they made donuts this damn good? And let me tell you something, man. They do some pig in the blankets. They do breakfast. They do all sorts of stuff. Do you even know this? They serve pizza. That's right. Donut King, the best donuts around, serves pizza in the afternoons during the weekdays. There's no other place around on 278 where you can go in and sit down and eat a pizza. That's right. Donut King. Try out Donut King, the best donuts around.
That's why they're called the King.
Now or Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now or Never Tattoo. Chris Huff, owner-operator at Now or Never Tattoo, invites you to stop by, meet the crew, tour the studio, find Now or Never Tattoo on Facebook. You'll be impressed with the photo gallery. Or stop by now or Never Tattoo at 1427 Highway 138 in Conyers.
Today's show is sponsored by White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. That's right, White Brothers is the place to be. They take care of all the big mechanic shops around town, from the dealerships all the way down to used car lots. So if you're looking for car parts, that's the place to be.
White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say.
All right. We's back. So Clay says, don't act suspicious and no one will bother you. That holds true to every aspect, even when there isn't a corona outbreak. And that's what kind of the joke we were making about the idiots that are, making a big deal about how they're getting thrown out of Walmart because they had on their mask. I'm like, no, you're getting thrown out of Walmart because you're a dick. You're getting thrown out of Walmart because you're walking around with a mask on looking like a bunch of suspicious ass thugs showing your ass with your drawers hanging out. How about if you want to cover your mouth, you should cover your ass too. Cover both of those nasty cracks, you piece of shit. Sorry, that's just my mentality. I can't stand walking around white, black, yellow, green, cover thy own ass was supposed to be an expression and not a true statement, you dumbass people. People don't like me because I'm direct. Well, guess what? My job, boo, I don't have to kiss anybody's ass. Boo, your job working for the county, you got to, because that's your job, boo. I can't stand nasty people because when you get nasty, I can be nastier than anybody. I'm really good at it. I'm a professional. So, what's happening? Candy, yeah, that is a badass mask. That is a badass mask. Yep, she just sent me a picture of John's Iron Maiden mask. Dude, I can't tell you, man. Eddie used to be my thing. I used to have those pictures everywhere. And I had a buddy named Mike Wright, Mike Wright's brother, who could draw, dude. I had Eddie stuff drawn all over the place. It was just cool. John Monroe says Iron Maiden Killers album was the first album I bought. Yeah, I had a Somewhere in Time patch, huge patch on the back of a vest. I actually still have it. That album cover that's the one thing about Iron Maiden. Their albums were always such fantastic art. Like such fantastic artwork. And if anybody loves Iron Maiden, if you have any albums, go look for a Mickey Mouse. Every album cover had a Mickey Mouse hid on the album cover somewhere. Go look. It's actually kind of fun to do it because I did too. Look and see what's hidden in the art because there's always some hidden stuff. Well, yes, Candy, we say agree because myself, it would be like, okay, I'm just trying to go back and read. Anybody got any important stuff happening today? Today is Monday. What does anybody have planned? Like what do you plan? What do you plan for quarantine Monday? Being on your staycation. What do you plan for staycation on a Monday? Ollie, any thoughts?
I don't know. I'm probably just going to clean the house today.
I probably should. I know we're going to try to get out there and mess with my container a little bit. Go see how much rain damage I got. I'm still out there trying to fix stuff. I need to go to the Home Depot, but I really don't want to.
I know that's right.
I mean, I hear Home Depot in Monroe, you don't have to stand in line to go into. I'm not a stand in line kind of person. I got PTSD. Do you really want me to stand in line? I mean, I get antsy, and I can be a little bit of a lunatic sometimes.
Yeah, I'm going to get my...
Look behind
desk. Yeah. They see you, Lamar.
Naked man in the house.
He was whistling, seen you go by without a shirt on. They see you on my camera.
He might as well have he should just lipstick on, like Kiss the Cook or something. It'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been making jokes about getting ready for the pool weather, man. Like come on, but this cold weather keeps coming back. They said it's gonna get. Let me pull up the weather report. They said it's supposed to be getting cold again this week, and it's like, damn, man, I thought it was. So yeah,
I think it's supposed to get down to 46 tonight.
Yeah, 44 tonight in some locations, 46 in others. 73 is a high. So tonight, 44, 73 is a high. Today, 73 tomorrow, 66 Wednesday, 69 Thursday, Sunday, 69. Like I put the pool heater in and I mean, it's still doing pretty decent, but wow,
Good morning, Angela Harvey. Yeah, like,
Jason
last
says he
night
was in and out of Home Depot in less than 5 minutes. Sorry, go for it.
That's good. Last night they was talking about on the 10 o'clock news that at 10 o'clock at night it's 71 degrees. And I looked at the 5-day forecast and I'm like, yeah, and tomorrow night at this time it's going to be 46 or 44.
Yep. Hey, Jason, what Home Depot was you at? So I know, because when I went to the Covington Home Depot the other day, they had a line out the front door, and I'm not a line stander. I just can't do those lines like that. Yes, and I hope this corona gets over fast too, you know, and I hope it doesn't come back. I don't want to believe that it's fake because we do know that it really is out there, but I really hope that this is a lot of over paranoia. And I hope that it is some of the BS that people keep saying that it is, because at least then we'll all feel a little safer about it. Does that make sense? Like right now, everybody's so freaked out and scared. I know one of my neighbors is. Good Lord. Covington by Industrial. Yeah. So that would be the one at Hazelbrand. And that's the one I rode by the other day, and then I turned around because I needed to get 2 cans of Krylon paint. And once I saw that line, I'm like, dude, I can go to O'Reilly's and walk right in and get what I need and walk right out. I mean, you know, I'm not standing in the line. And the only thing I really need to go to the store for right now, I need to get 1 tube of liquid nail, and I need to get a can of that As Seen on TV spray. So that's where I'm at the moment. All right, you guys, where are we at? 20 till. Anything? Anybody want to call in? Any crazy stories? Anything? You know, we're all about crazy around here. I want to know if you have anything. Anybody got anything they're planning for the week? You know, we're doing Zayla's birthday Wednesday. A lot of people keep saying, how do you plan anything? How do you plan anything? Well, that's the problem. None of us know how to plan anything right now. We're pulling off what we're pulling off just because that's the only thing we know what to do.
I'm sorry, my little man's getting rambunctious, so I'm having to keep myself muted. He's put Lamar in jail.
Oh, my Lord. What for?
He's got his little gun. He told him he put him in jail for 5 hours because he didn't put his shirt on.
Oh, my Lord. Taking it off, boss. Taking it off.
He had to go put his shirt on.
So Jason says he went in and bought a $60 pair of shears. And Jason does landscaping, you guys, so that'll make some sense to y'all. And see, that's what I was talking about the other day, Jason. So, you know, we were out trimming all that stuff, and I had a wheelbarrow, had all my snips in it, my shears, if you call them that. And, you know, nobody climbs my fence. Nobody jumps the gate. But anybody with any sense would drive by and see a wheelbarrow full of them, knowing that some are 30, some are 40, some are 50, some are 60. I got one pair that are I call them loppers. They're like 3 foot long, and you can cut stuff up, you know, to like the size of a baseball bat. I'm like, these things were $60, $75. Anybody with any sense. Now, you'd have some people drive by and say, hey, that dude's just got a wheelbarrow full of junk. But then you may have other people to go, that's like $300 worth of shit in that wheelbarrow. And all they got to do is climb a gate. Oh, yeah. That'd be a win for anybody that was willing to do it. So, yeah, I was just thinking while I was bringing this up, because that was kind of what happened the other day. I made sure I slid them back to the garage.
Right.
Walking up my driveway to the house is a whole lot different than just jumping the gate and grabbing them 3 feet from the gate. He says, I got 4 trees coming down right now. He says he's got an extended pair of a chainsaw waiting too. Okay. Yeah, man. I had a Ryobi electric, like 10-inch chainsaw, whatever, that was on a pole, and we smoked it, dude. I used the hell out of that thing for years. It was awesome, but yeah, smoked it, destroyed the motor, cutting stuff that was way too big. I put it that way. We were cutting trees the size of pizza pans.
Oh, okay. Internal Michelin says, we say that around 5 a.m. we watched weather WFMY News 2 because 6:15 a.m. we had a tornado warning effective in Greensboro, Guilford, North Carolina. So it passed us. We are okay, Holly and
man,
Scotty.
that's awesome. That is awesome. And let me tell you, man, I got cousins in Alabama, and they were posting pictures in basements yesterday where it was so bad. But supposedly It was mostly west, and then it went right, I guess you'd say more northeast. So it went above Atlanta and then up into the other states. So you probably got hit with that.
Right. Where's Buddy live? Lamar's son lives down by Thomasville below Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that a whole house got picked up and set in the middle of the road. It didn't hurt it or nothing.
That's that one that Philip was sharing. Yeah, I mean, it was all traveling and kind of that diagonal. Yeah, man, they showed that Atlanta, if you went diagonal, it was like Lake Lanier, Atlanta, and Griffin going that kind of that diagonal and all the way into Alabama.
Yeah.
They said it was horrible.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got lucky. That's all I can say is I got lucky because we were really concerned. You know, we got a couple of big trees that are near the house that we've been talking about cutting. So last night, of course, Crystal started kind of worrying, saying, hey, and here's what's crazy. So she says, I'm going to go get Zayla and get her out of her room in case that tree falls. Well, one of the big trees wouldn't hit her room. It would hit the room next to her, but it would scare the hell out of her. The other big tree would hit our room. So it's like, okay, go get her out of that bedroom and bring her to ours where the other tree would fall.
Look, let me
We'd
tell
all be
you,
sleeping in the living room.
I put AJ slept in our room with us because I knew the storms were going to be coming through. And the only tree that can hit my whole trailer is right above my room.
Yep. Dondra said Thomaston got hammered. It was above us and below us, so we got lucky. And Dondra lives in my area. Tammy says we had sirens going off at 2:45 a.m. until 3:15 a.m.
It was storming here around that time, but
Chrissy says
I didn't hear no sirens.
Chrissy said she just saw the video or saw the picture of the house that they're talking about on the news.
Yeah.
God, man, that would just suck. That would just so suck. And you know, when I was living in Myrtle Beach, there was a house that I was looking at trying to rent one time. And the reason this is a funny story is it was down the street from the house that we were staying at with a friend. And I was like, hey, I want to rent this house. And the girl was going, which house? And I gave her the address. I said, the funny thing is, I said, it's a corner house. I said, here's the two neighboring houses. I can't seem to find a mailbox for this corner house. I guess somebody hid it. And she goes, no, sir, that corner house isn't supposed to be there. And I went, what? She goes, the house to the left and the house to the right are accurate. The house that you're looking at in the corner that's facing the stop sign, she says that's from 3 streets over. So it moved during Hurricane Hugo.
Oh,
and they had nobody come take the house out. And it was in perfect condition. It lifted and floated like it was a friggin' pontoon boat, and it landed right there, and it looked so beautiful sitting there. I wanted to rent it, and she's like, you can't rent that one. Dondra said Tammy is around Butts/Lamar County, and they were bad too. Tammy says one hit right above the Georgia State Training Center. John Moreau says a friend, Donovan Wilson and Tony Vegas, was out looking for naders last night. I'm assuming gators. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Naders last night. I was following the Storm Tracker 11 on YouTube. It was crazy. John says he didn't know I lived in Myrtle Beach. He lived there when Hugo hit. Yep, I lived in Murrells Inlet, and I hauled ass out of there when the hurricane hit and came back after the hurricane hit. I was gone. I did not want to be part of it. So my dad's house was in Murrells Inlet, and then, of course, you got Murrells Inlet, Surfside, and Gardenside, or Garden City, I mean. So once I moved out of my dad's place, is where we got our place, over in the Garden City. I guess I was Surfside at that point. But yeah, man, I loved it there. My brother still got a house there. Well, my brother inherited my father's house, so my brother still has a house there. Cool. Jamie Harrison just tuned back in. Good morning again. She's a Monroenian. Is that the way to pronounce it? I don't know. I don't know if you pronounce it that way. Patricia Cox says, I live in a Monroe home, and I was worried. Oh, yeah. And see, that's the kind of stuff that was making everybody kind of freak out last night. You know, my father-in-law's in an RV. Yeah. I didn't mean to say Monroe. It was a mobile home.
Yeah, that's what I live in, a mobile home. I was kind of worried too.
Mm-hmm.
John said he lived in Cherry Grove.
Oh yeah. I know where Cherry Grove is. That's the good family area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to party up there. It was so funny. They had this little arcade area, but it was really isolated. Like it was an arcade. There wasn't a pier, but it was kind of like what you would see at the pier. So all us that wanted to just get away from everything, we would leave Myrtle and go up to that area. I ran the Ferris wheel on Main Street. That's on the Grand Strand. So it was real funny that's just kind of where we all ended up. All of us that lived in Myrtle were partying up there. And my dad worked for a big laundry equipment company after he retired being a cop. So for us...
Wasn't that in 89?
Yeah, that'd be that 80, 86, 89 area. Yeah, 88 I think's when it hit.
You might have rode me on the Ferris wheel.
Girl, never use the words I rode you. What the hell's... What the hell?
Scotty rode me and I sit on his face.
Oh my God. But yeah, I ran the Ferris wheel. I ran Big Eli. I worked there pretty much like the last year before they changed it, because it was mechanical, old school mechanical, and then they had to make it more modernized because a little kid got hurt. So I was one of the last people to ever run it the old school traditional way. Man, I had fun.
Okay.
Dude, let me tell you, you start running it. I had no game back then. I was the bad boy. I didn't have to have game. Well, then I cut my hair and started working the music part. You got to have some game. Well, it didn't take no time to learn how to have game when you're running the Ferris wheel. You'd be like, hey, girls, why are y'all riding this alone? Don't you know that this is the ride of love? You're supposed to be riding with a guy. And they're like, oh, we don't have anybody. I'm like, well, if you come back tonight, I'll give you some free rides. Oh, yeah. Every time. Work like a champ. Every time. So anyways, I'm going to shut up. I'm shutting up. Hey, I'm going to mute you. Shutting you up right there. Shut up. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap this puppy up, man. Like Kelly just tuned back in. Yeah, man. Remember some days back then. Remember some crazy days.
Yeah,
remember what you lived
free
through.
Rides.
Shh.
Slut.
I was not. Sluts get paid. No, those are whores.
Good morning, Rilla.
Oh my, we all slutted around a little bit. Don't claim you didn't.
I know I did.
Oh my God. So how funny is that? So Dondra says, I met a guy named Matt that worked there when I was a teenager. He was a hot blonde. Did he have kind of a curly hair? Because there was a guy that reminded me of, I don't know if anybody remember, Flying Brian Pullman, who was a wrestler. There was a blonde-haired guy that used to work at the amusement park that looked just like Flying Brian. He was, of course, a little smaller, skinnier, but he had that look. He had that surfer boy look. All right, you guys, look, man, what else is going on? Tammy said there was a man trapped in a house down there on the phone with 911 as the tornado was going over his house. We have the police radio in our county. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Roll back. So we got to hear some calls. Okay. And I've thought about getting one of those. Hal Duke's in the house. Good morning. Dondra said it was straight. She says, I can't remember his name. She don't remember. You know what Dondra's really saying? Names weren't important back then. Oh my God, dude, I can't tell you. I had some game though back then. Once I figured out the system, like I can't tell you how many times I woke up in hotel rooms where you'd be partying. You see, I had to work from 11 to midnight. And so I'd get out of there at like 1, and we all end up at these 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning pancake houses. And then we all end up back at the hotels and watch the sun come up over the beach. And then it's like, shit, I got to be at work in a few minutes. So I was literally sometimes getting like 4 hours of sleep. And then, take 2 days to recover because we wasn't drinking.
Giving all them free rides.
What's wrong with you? Quit giving out my secrets. She said they actually kept in touch for a few years. That was back before cell phones, though.
Yep.
Does everybody
remember his last name?
Look, does everybody remember back in the day there was the poster that was called Hauling Ass, and it was the 3 girls in the thongs in the back of that jacked up GMC truck? Spencer's had it and all. I ended up hanging out with them 3 girls at that beach that time. Like, we were working. They were up there. They were on some Hawaiian tropic tour, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, they wouldn't fall for the normal stupid tourist trap shit. So they just started hanging out with us because we were the locals. Oh, yeah, we had a good time back them days. Internal Mitchell said, we will be watching y'all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Clint done got me in trouble this morning. Clint got me in trouble showing all them damn pictures of Keith Rockdale Bone in that weird cheetah-looking thong. And then, of course, I posted a picture and got me all sorts of trouble.
And you blaming it all on Clint.
Well,
Shame on you.
I'm not blaming it on Clint, but since Clint's watching, I want Clint to see this. Because I made this a little while later, and Clint's gonna laugh, and Keith's gonna kill me.
Well, while you're looking that up, Internal Michelin said, well, we hope you should support us soon. We will let you know, Holly and Scotty, and we say is sing in harmony. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I guess they're singing that in harmony for us to have a wonderful day. So I think Internal Michelin said earlier they just wasn't going to perform till the coronavirus was over and things were getting back to normal.
All right, so I'm going to do this real fast because I made this morning just to send to Clint, and then I chickened out and I wouldn't send it. Clint, let me know if you're watching. I need to just type and give thumbs up or something and let me know you're watching before I throw this picture up. I'm only going to do this for a split second because somebody's going to want to beat my ass for showing this picture. But I made it this morning just to be a smart ass, and then I chickened out and I wouldn't put it on Clint's page. So I'll wait and see if
you
Clint...
made it just for Clint.
Yeah, but I chickened out. I wouldn't put it up there.
Clint, are you watching? Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, because I'm only going to do it real quick. Because I can't, if I send it to Clint will have it in his phone and he'll use it against me. But I had to make this picture. I really wanted to so bad. But I know good and well somebody's going to be mad at me for this picture. But I'm not going to show it if Clint don't give me the thumbs up.
You're saying you have to be careful because you met your match.
No, because you know, and I know I'll get in trouble for that right there.
Oh.
You see who's in it? You ain't even saying nothing. I'll get in trouble for that picture.
You are going to get in trouble. He's done called you an ass.
He done called me an ass today.
Now he's really going to be at war with
yeah,
you.
I better. Oh, God, you can see it on camera. I'm in trouble.
He's seen it.
I'm so in trouble for that picture. And I just was thinking I was showing it to you. Everybody saw it. There you go. That's all you're going to see. He's going to be so mad at me. But it started out as a joke because I'm going to go show y'all what Clint did. And then that way nobody can be mad at me. So Clint,
he can still call you an ass.
He'll call me an ass anyways.
I hope he calls in.
No, he's too scared to call in. He would have already. Man, is the picture gone? Oh, there it goes. It says that moment when you realize your friend Keith Rockdale Bone found out that Tiger King has a line of underwear. And look at this picture.
It's in jail. He's getting out of here.
Look, Holly.
Oh, Lord, I've seen that picture.
Yep. So then I put Keith and the mullet up, and Keith's like, "You ass!" But see, Keith laughed. If Keith wouldn't have commented, Keith did ha ha ha. So then I said, "Okay, so I'm not going to feel so bad about this picture then." That one.
I think that's the picture he was talking about.
Yeah, he's mad.
The Tiger King.
Yeah.
Well, he's really
It
gonna
is what it
kick your
is.
ass
He's going to be
now.
mad. He's going to egg my house. I already know it.
He's probably watched it, done seen it.
No,
He's planning some.
If he had seen it, he'd have been raising hell with me. He didn't see it because if he saw it, he had already been caught. Let's do an experiment.
See, because him and Beaten Ball was on there.
Yeah, but he wasn't watching because if he was, he'd already said something. Watch this.
He might be conjuring up something for you.
Nah, he ain't. Watch this.
Hello.
Hey man, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, nothing, buddy, old pal, old chum, old friend of mine.
Oh God, what do you want? What do you want, Scotty? What do you want, old pal, old buddy, old friend of mine?
I was just trying to see what you was doing.
Oh, just picking up the remains of what was left in my yard and fixing to head to work.
Oh, what do you mean left in your yard? Storm?
Right now.
No, I was outside. I'm sorry, I didn't. What's going on?
Nothing. We was just checking. We hadn't heard from you this morning.
Oh, you
Yeah.
need to go back.
Shut up!
Oh God, you put that damn picture on there. I bet, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
You and Clint Atkins. Yeah, I'll say his name, Clint Atkins. You two.
He started it. I figured you laughed. If you laughed,
He started it. Yeah,
you laughed.
He did.
You laughed, which gave me permission.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I screwed up and made another picture.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I can't post it. I started to, and then I chickened
is it bad?
Then I chickened the hell out. But then a minute ago, I thought I was being slick, and I was showing Holly and only Holly,
Yeah.
but the big camera saw it too.
Oh no.
And she goes, "You know he saw that?" And I said, "No. If he saw it, he'd have been calling me already."
No, I wasn't on there at the time, so I didn't see it. It must have been pretty bad.
It's funny, but I chickened out because I didn't want. See, me and you done fixed our problems, and
It must have been my face on Philip Snow's body or something. Is that what it was?
Listen here now. I ain't cussed your mama like that. I ain't cussed your mama. Listen,
Just have to give Philip a hard time.
Well, that's the only hard thing he'll ever get.
Well.
Listen, me poking fun at you is us
Yeah.
playing. I would
know.
never put your face on his body. That would be the biggest effing insult ever to you.
I know that would be, wouldn't it?
you.
I know. Well,
Philip would be like, "Man, you finally made me look sexy."
yeah, that's it.
See?
Yeah, he used to always call me and he'd say, "Man, how you get so sexy?" I'd say, "I don't know. I mean,
Was he needing his car fixed?
Anyway, at the time, yes, he was. Yes, he was needing that car of his fixed. Yes, he was. He bought the parts, so I think he was trying to finagle me out of the labor.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my
No,
God.
Philip, I'm just kidding. He's a good guy. So I gotta
Well,
go
you
back
know
and
what my
see
dad,
what
you know what my dad
did.
used to say. My real dad and my grandfather used to say, "Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. If you like that kind of guy."
Yeah, if you like that kind of guy. Well, it's like my dad used to say, you got kind hair. Kind, yeah, the kind that grows on a dog's ass.
That's right. Look, if we took everything our family used to say, could you imagine? We'd be in trouble.
Oh, my God.
If it was raining real hard, my uncle would go, "Man, it's raining like a double." I can't.
Somebody the other
cow
day, somebody the
pissing
other day
on a flat
posted,
rock.
I lost you there. You
No, I had to
somebody-
censor my word for a second. I didn't know
you
how to
did?
censor it.
Somebody the other day sent me a picture of the old Avondale Mall back in the 70s, and
Oh,
man,
God,
that
yeah.
brought back a lot of memories. Oh my gosh, lot. But,
Shoot, I remember when Chuck Norris blew that damn thing up in Sears, man. That was a
Yeah,
big deal back then.
yeah.
Invasion
it
USA.
was.
Like, I still know the damn name of it.
Yeah, I didn't even remember that myself.
All right, buddy,
Sometimes
old pal,
I have
old
to sing happy
chum.
birthday to myself to remember my name. All right, buddy. Well, I'll go back and look and see what
No,
you
you
put
don't
on
have
there.
to.
So
You don't
Holly
have to.
said I could see it for a
No,
split few seconds.
no. Holly is full of shit. That was
Hello,
Holly.
AJ.
That was Holly unmuting herself for a second.
Yeah.
Well, AJ's getting kind of wild, so I had to mute me.
Well, for a minute, I thought that was Holly going through puberty. It sounded like her very young age again.
Well,
so I didn't know.
She used the toilet the other day, and she was in there, and it kind of sounded the same way. But I couldn't tell if she was just rubbing one out or squeezing one out. But whatever it was, it was coming out.
God, rubbing one out.
Whatever
Holly,
it was, it was coming out, dude.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show last night, Alex and them. So some lady called you Boo.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
great.
you need to go back and
love
read. And she represents the county, dude. And to me, people can say whatever they want and say she didn't say nothing wrong. She's supposed to be a professional police officer representing the county.
Really?
And to me, what she typed, she should be fired for. She should be reprimanded for, because she is a shitty representation of the county.
I'm gonna go back and check it. Maybe that same lady that went after me the last time.
I don't know.
Told to take my old ass to bed.
Yeah.
Like, who is this lady?
Mm-hmm.
But so you're Boo now. I love it. That's awesome.
you know that's
Hey,
why
Boo.
that's why I did that post. I said, if you're calling me you're Boo, no wonder you don't know who your baby daddy is.
Yeah, exactly. She probably don't. About like the rest. So I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. They had one of the guys running for sheriff, didn't they?
Yeah, and this girl's a pro, Eric Levitt, so she was talking smack.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's going to even get better when Charles comes on there and Ferguson.
Oh God, yeah, yeah, and
it'll even get better.
Yep, exactly. All right, homie,
brother.
do your thing.
Go rub it out, Holly. Y'all have a great day. Bye now.
Bye.
Have a great day.
And we mean all this in good, clean fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all humor, folks.
It's all humor. Y'all don't take it the wrong way. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Don't do anything we do, and if you do it just fun. Name it after us.
I will see you tomorrow, Boo.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh my God. I got a feeling I opened a can of worms by letting that be said. You know what I mean?
Boo from now on.
See my point? I got a feeling, yeah. I got a feeling that I have screwed myself up and I should have never made a big deal out of it. But hey, it is what it is. What do you do?
Only you, Boo.
Oh my Jesus. Okay, bye.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Till tomorrow, Boo.
Oh my God, bye. I'm muting you. I ain't hearing no more of this. We'll see y'all later. We love each and every one of you. Please share the show. Today's show is sponsored by White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. That's right, White Brothers is the place to be. They take care of all the big mechanic shops around town, from the dealerships all the way down to used car lots. So if you're looking for car parts, that's the place to be.
White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here, telling you about Buckeyes and Social Circle. Don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant right there in Social Circle. On Friday night alone, they have catfish platter. How can you go wrong, dude? They got smoked wings, barbecue, Angus burgers. Oh my God, the burger with the egg on it to die for. Whatever you do, don't miss out on Buckeyes restaurant in Social Circle. Go find them on Facebook. You can find them at Buckeyes Restaurant of Social Circle.
Buckeyes Restaurant.
Have you ever heard of Donut King? Let me tell you, I thought I knew what donuts were. All these other donuts I've been eating all these years are just bogus. These are the real deal, like gourmet. Who would have known they made donuts this damn good? And let me tell you something, man. They do some pig in the blankets. They do breakfast. They do all sorts of stuff. Do you even know this? They serve pizza. That's right. Donut King, the best donuts around, serves pizza in the afternoons during the weekdays. There's no other place around on 278 where you can go in and sit down and eat a pizza. That's right. Donut King. Try out Donut King, the best donuts around.
That's why they're called the King. Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers,